On three.
Yes. And I still don't think my Instagram is going to allow me to go live. So it's fine. Anyway, so we're going to have to reintroduce ourselves because it's been a minute since we've been on any type of platform.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Especially me. I've been slipping.
Girl, we
You've
all
been
have been.
traveling.
All right, y'all. Well, my name's Alexis, and I am the Well Family full-time RVers. I represent in this group rolling with my sisters, the full-time RV family, kids, wife. I do homeschool, full-time work. So we just a lot of full-timing over here, y'all. So that's what I represent in the group, and that's what I bring.
I hear that. I hear that. All right, CC.
Nice. I am Camp Couture. I am a solo traveler plus Merlot. My brand is romanticizing the camping experience and showing that you can still have your regular 9 to 5 and enjoy life, but just happen to live in a camper.
Okay. Oh my God. Y'all gonna hate me.
You're not on?
No, my TikTok keeps getting booted, but that's not what I was trying to. I was supposed to have Rolling with My Sister's channel on because God, but my computer is freezing up, so it is what it is. I was just going to reconnect the TikTok for Rolling with My Sister since mine isn't, but it is. We'll just leave it as is because I'm not on
Okay.
my Instagram. It's just my YouTube that's showing, so that's fine. It is what it
Okay.
is.
I can't see mine, but it says it's streaming, so
That's fine. It is what it
Okay.
is.
I can't see mine. Turn that down first.
See. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, I see you live. Look, see, this is yours.
Mine? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. All right, let me just
that's
share
on
it.
TikTok. That's on TikTok.
This is on Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, that's on Instagram?
Uh-huh.
Why is my TikTok not coming through?
It's
I
not
don't
your
have a
TikTok.
phone to check my TikTok.
I can check
Oh
for
my gosh.
everybody.
I don't think
Well,
Facebook on.
I'm sharing
You're,
yours.
you're live. You're live on TikTok too.
I
Yours
am
is-
okay. I've
you're
been
live
sharing
on-
Alexis. Because I can't see mine, but I'm sharing yours, so.
And then Wells family. You're live as well. Yours is live. And then let me just check Facebook.
I don't see it.
I don't see it on there either, but I don't know how you see live. Does it normally like light up?
Yeah, or it will show on your feed, but I don't see it at all. So it's all right though. We got TikTok. I normally share our Facebook to the group.
That's weird because it's showing that it's connected on here. It's saying it's streaming. Oh no, yours still says offline for some reason.
It
I don't
says
know.
account access expired. Reconnect.
Yeah, if you don't reconnect, then it won't work, unfortunately. So if I could just get my button to go live, I could go live on Instagram. But anyway, so we're gonna reintroduce ourselves. Oh, we got 18 people in here. Yay!
Can't see comments. Where's my
Huh?
iPad?
I could see comments for YouTube. So go ahead and let's reintroduce ourselves. And we lost. All right. Oh, she said be right back, I think. Did she mean to do that?
Oh.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to share y'all's lives on my page.
I
So
know.
that way I can I wish there was a way to share directly on there, but anyway, so let's try the introductions one more time. This is why we need to practice. This is why we need to.
Why did we rehearse?
But go ahead. It's the first time we have not streamed since I think July was our last one. So it's gonna be
Dang,
some
for
bumps.
real. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be so much better this year. We promise y'all. We promise. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go first. Okay. I gotta remember what I said. All right.
All right.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. So I'm Alexis, and I go by the Wells family full time RVers. We are a family of four plus one dog. We got a little Yorkie. I represent in our group the full time mom, the full time homeschool mom. I have a full time job. I'm just a lot of full time over here. But yeah, that's what I bring to the group. Who's next?
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
I'm Camp Couture, and my brand is romanticizing the camping experience, showing that you can have a 9 to 5 and still enjoy life, but happen to live in a camper.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm Amber of the Veteran Nomads, and uh, we are hubby and I are military vets. Hubby's retired Air Force, and we are empty nesters, and so we're kind of showing that aspect of life. And we work camp until we go to RV tech school to become mobile RV techs and open our own business.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta learn how to do that because I can never do it right. I'm like this, and they're like, my daughter's like, I was like this.
Yeah, you're supposed to use this finger.
Oh, that's why it doesn't look right when I do it.
I do that.
I'm old. I can't look. My apologies. I'm old. I feel like I'm like mother of the group because I'm like old.
She's
Not that
mother.
old.
Mother. Alrighty. So, well, we did a little special Christmas type of thing this year. So we exchange gifts. We each chose a sister to give gifts to, and because life be lifing, we didn't have a chance to open our gifts for Christmas. So we're going to open our gifts live on here. So who wants to go first? I'll go first then, since nobody else did. Mine
I
is
was
from
trying to remember clip, but okay.
Cece, and
Ooh.
look how nicely packaged it is. I feel like it's like wrapped by armor professionals that like a bank or something. Like I hate to rip it, but I feel like I have to open it.
Gotta get them.
I don't want to have to get a knife. I'm gonna have to get a knife, I think.
Oh, she takes it down.
Oh, looky! Merry Christmas, Camp Couture Merlot.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. What do we have? It smells good. I don't know if it's supposed to have a smell, but it smells good. It smells very oh, cha. Oh, came with a man. I'm gonna hire you to do all my gift wrapping next year, man. You need to turn this into a hobby, girl.
Gift wrapping by Camp
Seriously.
Couture.
There we go. Seriously, because man, it done came in a box, it's wrapped, and then it's wrapped and even more. Okay.
I didn't know how we were gonna open them, so I was like, well, let me just make it pretty in case.
Oh, she got my cones because I have the little waterfall display. I knew I smelled some stuff.
Yes, those smell actually good. I might have to give me one.
They do smell really good. In case anybody wants to know, these are like the little cones, and they're incense, and then you light them, and then you get one of those waterfall, and the smoke comes out at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Now I got my own. We can't have it. Oh, never mind. I thought it was another one of the things. Oh, it's like a little trinket box.
Just a little trinket box. You said you like silver, so I wanted to give you something.
I do.
Aww.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. I do have little trinkets I need to put in here, like when I take my ring off to shower.
That's what I was thinking. By your sink or something.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas
Merry
and Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
Merry
Right?
Christmas. Happy New Year.
All right, who's gonna go next?
I'll
Me,
go.
y'all ready? Who going?
I think
I'll go
Cece
next.
said. I think the CC said next. That's you. That's from. Oh, yeah, I'll let you announce it.
So mine was from Alexis. I love mine. I don't know if I could have this on TikTok, but always keep
Oh,
it nice.
they don't care.
I love it already. It's cowhide. I love it already. I love it already.
Keep this right here so I can see.
I got a cowhide blanket.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm about to wrap on up in this.
nice.
Wrangler.
What?
Oh my god! You know what's funny? Do you know? Is my
Wait,
sister up
what?
here? Is my sister up here? My sister got me the bag to match this.
Oh my That's some lucky
Wow.
stuff right there.
That is so
Wow.
true. My sister, yeah, I just saw her. See her, look. My sister literally just got me the bag, the Wrangler bag to match this wallet.
That is awesome.
Thank you so much. That was so sweet.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Thank you. Can't have a bag
Next year,
without a
next year we're gonna, or this year we're gonna do it a little bit better, and we're gonna plan it out because we
It
literally
was
planned
last
this
minute.
like it was very last minute. So
I was on
I
the
would love,
boat.
and I was in the gate, so like I couldn't even wrap mine and make it all pretty like y'all did. So I feel like I slacked. Amazon was supposed to wrap it.
I had to bring mine to go get shipped off.
Thank you so much. That was so
You're
sweet.
All right,
welcome.
your turn.
Okay. Mine is from Amber. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all, this is my favorite brand too. I got the soap too. Y'all,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
oil. It's to to moisturize your skin fresh out the shower. And guess what? The bottle that I have in the restroom is out, so this is perfect.
See, I
Thank
didn't
you so
even know.
much,
I didn't
Amber.
even know. I was like, I know she said she liked this brand. I ain't never heard of it, but you might put a sister on. So, you know.
I'm telling y'all, you get the body wash and this skin smooth like butter. That's why he said I be taking forever in the restroom, y'all. I'm trying to tell
Hey,
y'all.
hey, you the only girl. You deserve that.
Period.
Yes,
I just
seriously.
we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Thank you, Amber.
You're welcome.
Oh, yay.
Ooh,
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Maybe we should incorporate birthdays. No, I'm just playing.
And we
My birthday
could
is in
not
March.
until the end of the year, but yeah. Who's
When's
first?
your birthday, Alexis?
I think mine in August.
Okay, mine's in March.
March.
Oh,
You first.
November.
Yeah.
Go
But
with
yeah,
Dang.
end
first.
of the year.
We'll have to
That's
do a
right, because
live
Cece, you're a Scorpio, right?
child of God. Um,
Yeah, she's not big on Zodiac.
I don't
Oh,
do the
sorry.
zodiacs.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, sorry,
You're
sorry,
fine.
sorry.
You're fine. But we'll have to do a live for your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. I
March
don't know
what?
what. I don't know what. I might be on a cruise. I don't know if we'll be able
Oh,
to. Might be if things
good
work
for
out.
y'all. I'm not
So silly.
going. I'm not going. But
Alrighty.
good for you.
So now we're gonna get into a question or two. So first question is, what have we been up to? We're gonna do a rundown. It's been a minute. Oops, that's not what I want to do.
Life been life.
Yes, it really has been.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess I can start, I guess. So the last time we were on live, we were in Michigan, and we have now relocated to
Oh, JJ.
Texas because we are now gate guarding,
Yes.
and we have officially signed up for RV school to start in April.
Yay. Y'all were there 60 days, right?
Mm-hmm. We were. at a 24-hour gate, just me and hubby for 60 days, meaning that one of us had to be on duty at all times and we could not leave together. So that was, it wasn't hard. It just you have to get creative because you can't go out and do things, and but you do save a lot of money. Um but yeah, so it was
Nice,
fun.
nice.
It
We're just
looked
waiting
like
for
it
our
was
next
really
gate.
fun. Yeah. I love
It
watching
was,
y'all videos when y'all was doing the gay garden. That's something new, and a lot of people really wanted to get into it too. I saw like a lot of your comments and like your stuff when you was doing everything. So that was good knowledge to even give to everybody. So I really liked it that one. We was thinking about it too, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Alexis,
y'all make it work.
I don't know if that would work for you because I know y'all like to go out and do stuff, and
Oh
you
yeah.
can't.
The boys probably would have been ready to go.
Well, you
mm,
guys would be able to do a 24/7 gate because kids have to be 18 or older for liability issues because of the it's a dangerous environment. You think
Yeah.
about oil
Yeah.
fields and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Turn on the TV with your
But
brother.
they do have 12-hour gates where like one of you can work a shift and then the other person's at home and then you swap. But
Hmm. Yeah.
similar thing, but you would work out of a guard shack, which we didn't want to commute. We wanted to work
Be
right
right
out of
there.
our, yeah. We only spent like $65 in gas for the month of December.
That's
wow.
not bad. Oh my God. That's not
Hmm.
Mm,
bad.
We spent like maybe $40 at eating out.
Turn on the TV. Hey,
I really liked
come on.
your tent setup.
Turn on the
Thank
TV
you.
for your brother.
How you had
Yeah,
the
Close the
we
TV
door.
and there and everything. That was cool.
we definitely had to have. I feel like because our working environment is strictly at the RV, I wanted it to be separate. Like our work office to be separate
Hmm.
from our RV because I feel like if we're just working from the RV and then our relaxed time is in the RV, it's going to get very redundant and like we're just going to
Oh
get
yeah.
bored with it. But at least this way we have like our office is outside for work and then
Yeah.
inside is for relaxation. And um it there was times where we did have to work inside the RV and I realized that no, it doesn't work for us. Plus you do get more dirt in the RV. It gets dirty faster.
That part. And y'all had red clay, right? What kind of
I never
construction site
asked.
was it?
It was an oil drilling
Oh,
site. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of mud, but it was like this dust mud. Like it was like dusty when it was super dry and hot. But the moment it
oh,
got wet, it would turn into like this clay that would just like stick
Thick.
to.
mm,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
bad. It was bad.
But see,
What?
work life balance even in a camper life.
Yep.
Look at you creating a work life balance with your
Yep.
tent and the TV on the outside. We can't work at
I know I
home.
love y'all
We're
setup.
not bringing work home.
Oh, um, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Alexis. I'm looking at your TikTok and I'm seeing your dad. Cece, your dad is in her life.
Oh, because I was sharing hers.
Oh, okay.
But
He's actually,
I'm live too, guys. Or
yeah.
Sierra, my sister's on mine. Sierra, share my live, please.
Um, but
I
the
haven't got to share it
our
yet,
shack
y'all.
is
So
for oil field. We're out in the oil field, and then it's not at a campground. It's in like the oil field. So we basically maintain like the personnel. Like we just basically keeping track of who's on site in case of an emergency. Just keeping uh track of vehicles and personnel that's on site. That's all we do. That's we literally all we do is sign people in and out. So.
Mm-hmm. You get any crazies?
Mm-mm.
Any people get fired?
Oh, huh?
Any people get fired?
If they did, they don't tell us that. Like they don't tell us like the comings and goings of anybody. They'll just say, "Hey, this
Like,
what?
mark him
tomorrow."
off the list. He's not allowed
What?
back here.
Yeah, they never told us
What?
anything like that at
Like, do you
all.
have a wristband?
Yeah. So
Mm. Alexis has been up to a lot.
yes.
Too much. So y'all said like the last time we went live was in July. We were still in
Hmm.
Tennessee in July. Um, dang, now we in Missouri and it's freezing out here. I have seen me and my kids have got to play in some snow. Things that's going on like with the inside of the RV, like homeschool. It got really tough, and then like I started watching like other homeschool moms on the internet on TikTok mainly, and like getting my schedule together more organized with that. And now we got a good schedule, and I feel like things were going more smooth. Cause y'all, I was ready to give up. I was like, we got to get back home so I can put you back up in public school. It's just a lot,
Mm.
and then work has been it been all right. Last time when we was in Tennessee, I told these ladies I didn't tell the internet, but something happened at the job out there in Tennessee where I had got physically attacked by a patient, a psych patient. So that was a lot when that happened. I haven't had no real troubles here, so that's been good.
Good.
And life just been life. Oh, and I'm back in school for this semester, so we got
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Almost
What are
there,
you
almost
studying
there.
again?
Radiology technician. Ready to get done with bedside. I can't do bedside no more.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been what's pretty much up with me, you know. We had my birthday pass, my husband's birthday pass, little man 3 now.
Oh,
That's life's
my
been
nephew
life, but
birthday
it's
this
been
week.
good. Can't complain.
There you go.
And then you had your cruise.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, you had
We
your
went
Disney
on a
cruise, but
Disney
girl.
cruise.
You
Content
had
was
that
Y'all, now
coordinated. You had it
that was so much
coordinated.
fun.
that
Oh
video you made them
yes.
was so cute.
I still haven't
It
even
was.
posted. Go in your room. Go in your
Did
room.
you
I still
did you
haven't
make
even
the
posted
video
all the
or you had
videos.
Like you
Which
had
one?
that thing
the one that you
coordinated.
showed the kids before they went? Did you make that?
Oh no, I actually got that off of what's that little website called? SD Estoy, however you pronounce it.
Mm.
I got
And you
that
just put
video
their
from there, and it
names?
was only like, no, Papa, go in your room.
Baby boy wants his mama.
We need updated video on their room too with the bunk beds, how that's going.
Oh yeah. I think she froze up.
Oh, do we remember the days when it was me? I was fighting for my life with that internet. Oh my
You
god.
were. You were.
Seconds I was dropping
You
out.
need to, sis, I'm gonna need you to go get some T-Mobile.
Get on our
I
T-Mobile
just,
wagon.
It's $50 a month. Well, she got the.
that's who I got, y'all.
Oh, you do?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on though.
Oh, call them. I'm quick to call.
We're gonna have
Like
to because
you
I don't know
said.
why. Because it works really good. Ahmad,
Depends on how many devices. If someone's gaming, it might that could interfere if
they
anybody's
just turned their
gaming.
TV on. That's probably why. Hey, babes,
Oh.
turn their heater down to like 73 ish. Because baby, it's hot up in here. I am too, but mom, I get out of my bed. Well, nobody told you to fall out the bed. No, when I got up there, I slipped.
He
Life
heard us
with
talking about
boy.
his. We were saying you got to give us the update on the bunk beds. How y'all made that video was so cute.
Oh my god! So the boys actually been keeping the room clean. That's one of the videos that I'm about to be posting in a little bit. I'm coming back with my RV content, y'all. I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was
No
wondering. I was like, is she like leaving us hanging on
work, work
rollover
been
with her
working.
her shit?
Yeah.
Because honestly, like even like back in Tennessee, I was able to do more of my RV content. But I noticed like with us where we at right now, because our job is in Kansas City, but we like in Missouri, even though they kind of still the same state, but our drive is like a 45 minutes. So I be tired. And when I'm at home, I just be like, yeah, I ain't got the energy to make
Oh,
any
I get that.
content.
That part.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I definitely
But I
get
got a
it.
little
You
breaky break in the next couple months, so the content will be contenting. So yeah, and hopefully I can get. I think I'm at like 38 right now on my followers. I'm trying to get to 50, and I'm gonna do a big giveaway. So if you
Ooh,
on here and you following one of my girls and you haven't followed me yet, come on get a follow so you can get into this little
follow.
contest that we're having.
yes. Yes. Follow everybody. Everybody follow everybody.
Period.
All of our names are up here. We're on all the socials. Like if you're wherever we're streaming from, follow. We have Alexis is streaming on TikTok. She's also on Facebook and Instagram. CC is streaming on Instagram and TikTok, but she also has
YouTube.
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 And
Yeah.
I'm currently streaming on YouTube because my account won't stack silly on Instagram and TikTok, but I am streaming side view on my TikTok account because I know a lot of people. I sent the flyer out to a lot of people, and I knew they were like wanting to see it. And since the
See
Rolling with
it,
My Sisters
yeah.
is
I
not,
didn't even know that my Facebook wasn't connected because I be having like when we be posting our little clip, I go share the whole live to our group on Facebook. That's why I wanted to do it, but I'm gonna have to figure it out for next time.
well, it's just because I had to do the same thing like this earlier today. I had already
Mhm.
connected Rolling with My Sisters, but the whole thing got is frozen. I had to probably had to restart my computer. I didn't want to do that right before we were getting ready to go live, and so I had to
Yeah,
reconnect the YouTube for that. I mean, not the YouTube. I had to reconnect the Instagram for that channel, and I had to reconnect the TikTok for that channel. So
yeah, I missed
yeah.
that, and it said it too, and I looked past it.
No worries. It's okay. Look, this is the first time in like 6 months. So
Yeah,
um we it's gonna take a little bit to kind of get used to it, but and
I know
everything like that.
that.
But it's okay. It's okay. But so Cece, what you want to go ahead and go into what you've been up to?
Yes.
Why are
Sorry.
you over there grubbing?
I'm sorry, y'all. I came straight
I
from
know you had a
lessons,
day.
the shower,
You had a day.
took a shower, and my food was here as I was pulling up. So, what has been happening? Since July? Dang.
Yeah.
Since July, I got a new camper since July.
Yes.
Um, we came up with the theme. So we have boutique hotel.
And it's lovely. What's her name?
Thank you.
Beautiful,
Deborah.
Deborah.
Thank you. What else has been new? I don't know. It's been mostly work, unfortunately. Um, but like trying to like also enjoy life. Like I haven't been as like moving around as you guys because you have the traveling jobs and mine keeps me like in the 3 states. And then usually I'm going out there for something stressful. So like I don't want to also pull my camper at the same time. So I'll just
Uh-huh.
stay in a hotel. And so it's just like a lot of back and forth, but it's been pretty breezy, I would say.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to more travel this year, especially with my new subscription I just won.
Yes.
I'm, I'm excited to try that out.
Yes.
Um, thanks to
Nomadic
I
influence.
what
missed
is
it.
it? Nomadic influence. I got the influence part, but I didn't know
Yep.
nomadic influence. So I won the subscription, a lifetime subscription.
Yes. To RV
I'm so
overnights. That's
to RV
Period.
overnights.
so I think you'll like it too because it's like if you just want to you just need it's a boondocking type of thing, but they will have connections. Some of them will have connections. You just pay a small fee, but you can
And that's what I want to try.
yeah.
I want to try docking because I haven't even used like my freshwater tank yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I want to try that. I do have this new fridge now, so it doesn't run off propane. So I do need hookups for that. But I had planned to get a generator anyway once I started doing the
Yeah,
boondocking.
but
Yeah, I just want.
some of the RV overnights they'll let you at least plug in with electric and be like maybe $20 or $25 for the night, and then all they ask for in exchange like sometimes it's restaurants or wineries, breweries, churches, like actual churches offer their parking lot, and it just depends if they have the hookup for it. There and once you get the email with all the log like your information to set up your account, you'll get the app and you'll see what's around and places you want to go. Like if you're on your way to like North Carolina, South Carolina, for work or whatever, you want to stop overnight, you do that if you wanted to.
Okay. Yes, I'm looking forward to trying that. That'll be my something new in the year. Um, but other
Uh-uh.
than that, it's been pretty breezy. I took some time off last year towards the end of the year. Stayed with my sister. They have a campground out there, so I stayed there. And then I went to another one during Christmas and like just enjoyed time off. Like I had so many days towards the end of the year
Uh-huh.
and I didn't even realize it that I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then I didn't start relaxing until I had like a week left before I had to go back to work. And I
Oh
was like,
man.
dang, I was just starting to get in the groove of not going every day.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm gonna do more of that this year, more time off, more enjoying life instead of just like only traveling when it comes to work.
Now, which one is it, Alexis? You do this. You've been doing this, then you
I
said it
was
was this.
messing up, huh? It's supposed to be like this, but I keep doing.
I always do that.
I'm confused. I'm like,
I know. I was like, I just found that out though. I just found that out because I was doing this too, and they was like, "It's this." I was like, "Oh, okay." I don't see the
Mhm.
difference, but hey, nah.
it
I don't
might
know
be
what you
different.
eat, baby, but I'm gonna need a
Whatever
little
thing will come up.
bite. What we eating over there?
I know, seriously.
Is that a bento box?
I've had
Oh,
a bento
that look
box.
good.
It's
I just
sushi.
ate the salad. Hmm?
Sushi.
Yeah,
Oh,
sushi, California roll, spring roll, seaweed salad.
okay. You can keep the sushi. You can keep the
I love
sushi.
sushi.
You
Not
don't
right
like
now,
I'm
sushi?
Papa.
allergic. I'm allergic to shellfish, so
Oh
I just stay away from all fish because I don't know how they store it. So
oh my god, that is like the most horrible thing. My sister allergic to iodine, and then my brother allergic to like anything seafood. And I'd be like,
yeah,
dang, y'all got it bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
can't. I eat everything. Well, not everything, but I love sushi.
I'll try anything once.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I say. Cause like I want to go to Japan and try like all their little stuff too, but some of that stuff still be allowed. So I don't know.
alrighty. So the next question is, what or who is rolling with my sisters? Alex, Alexis, I'll let you answer that one because this one was your brainchild. I just kind of took it and ran with it.
Okay, so it's a little bit of both because Amber, you're gonna have to piggyback off of it. So I wanted to start a group of women, and it didn't really have to be just African American women, but I'm glad it did turn out to be African American women because it's not a lot of representation of us in the RV community. So
Mm-hmm.
with us starting it, and I met Amber on one of my lives, and then I met Cece on one of my lives, and it just instantly popped in my head that this is the girls that I wanted to do it with. I wanted to do it because I was fresh in the RV community, and they have a little bit more experience than me. Well, more experience than me, period. And we all had different backgrounds too, like how she romanticized it and how Amber has her work camping gigs and stuff. So we all bring something different into it. And from there it just grew. We all put in our different ideas. Amber really got us more going with the lives and the restreams, and we just all really had like things to put into it. So it just made it, and now we're gonna be a big brand, and we got some big things. I'm telling y'all coming this year, because these
Mhm.
creative mind, these three women, these beautiful three African American women, we got some stuff for y'all. But like I
Yes.
said, Amber, you got to piggyback on that for me because you kind of made it more than like you made my vision more. So that's why I say that.
Yeah.
She made us
So,
professional.
Oh, baby.
well, see, I I wanted a group that was like you said, it's underrepresentation of Black women and Black people, period. But I feel as women, we don't see a lot of us like talking about the lifestyle and actually like showing the lifestyle. And I like the fact that each of us have, sorry, my glasses are going off with my messages. But I wanted something that that would be represent, like we'll have multiple types of representation in within the group. Like even though we're all Black women, we do life differently in the in the RV space. And I kind of just wanted, like, I feel like we could easily make this something bigger, if we kind of centralized, because we all have the multiple platforms. And so I was like, what is a way? Because, like, the reason why for me, I feel like I kind of turned it into like something different is because we created the group on Facebook, and they were like, "Oh, well, we don't have TikTok. We don't have TikTok." So a lot of people don't have TikTok, and so I was like, "Okay, well, a lot of people like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. So like, what is a way we can still get our stuff out there, and still our viewers can be from all over, and this way we can grow a little bit faster as as rolling with my sisters." So rolling with my sisters was just it's just a it just kind of speak to us as we are rolling on wheels and we sisters, you know what I mean? And
Period.
we are not physically met.
Clever. So
Huh?
clever.
Huh?
I said so clever.
But we have not physically met, but we connected on a level that's deeper than just meeting somebody, because we've actually grown together virtually. You know what I mean? So that means when we come together, we can definitely have a good time. We've already kind of gotten to know each other. We kind of like I have a whole like joking thing I do with Cece's dad when he gets on the lives. You know what I mean? And Alexis, like when her husband's always like talk. Like, I think when I got into y'all live, y'all was well, he was work camping, so we were talking
Yeah.
about that type of stuff. So like we have our own connections, and it's just a safe space for people that look like us. Not to say it can't open up to anybody, everybody, and everybody's welcome. It's just a safe space for us, and like because for us as Black women, we have talked about on a previous live, we have to take care of ourselves differently, and RV life is a little bit different. You know, you don't have the same comforts as home, 100%. Like you have all the same comforts, but to the level for women of color, you know, we use cocoa butter on our skin, and we use products in our hair, and you know
We
what I
go to
mean?
Sister Bonnets.
Yeah, we wear bonnets and stuff like that. So that's not really something that's representative in the RV life. And, you know, I just love seeing, like, I fell in love with Cece's, like, the way she did her representation of RV. I was like, wait a minute,
Oh my
it's
God, I love it.
I know, it's just so soothing. Like you literally could just turn, like if she did like long form content, like I literally would just put it on YouTube and just let it play,
And
because
watch it. It's
it just
so
works every
smoothing
time.
and
I
relaxing.
know, I know. She really makes you want to be like, ooh, I want to do something different to my RV, or like I want to be in a. She makes it look so cozy,
Your
and
your aesthetic altogether, I freaking love it. I
Thank
love it
you.
down to the T. The way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way your home just feels so comfortable. I love it,
yeah.
girl. I
And
love it.
y'all that are watching, she does not rely on no man to do anything for her, and that's something that I love, because that's showing women out here that they can do it. She tows by
They can do
herself.
it.
She upgrades her RV and makes repairs and stuff by herself. Like she does all this by herself. That was, to me, is very important, because that's not represented a lot, and at
Hmm.
least it's not shown on camera. Like people say, "Oh, I'm solo. I do all this by myself," but she actually shows that she does it. You know what I mean? And I think
She
that's
the
important.
plumber, she the electrician, she the she the
That,
water person, she
Hey,
everything,
somebody had to teach me
everything.
how to do it.
but still, everybody has to get taught how to do it. But my thing is that you don't wait
I
for
just am ready
somebody.
to do it. Like I was doing it on one of my live, and I was just like, my dad was on there. He was like, well, she would work me to death if I didn't show her. I'm like, well, I want it now. Like I like this pretty chandelier, and it's just sitting in the box. How do I do it so that it can be up?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, and I don't know. I wanted a group that we all can relate on, because we all, you know, I think out of all three of us, Cece has the most supportive family when it comes to RV life,
Yes,
and so
yes,
we
and I
can talk.
freaking love it.
Yeah, and we can talk to each other, but the three of us can talk to each other as women and talk about, oh my gosh, girl, let me tell you what happened, and we can understand it. Whereas like, I could call my home girl and tell her, but she ain't gonna understand it. Like she ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? She'd be like, oh, what does that mean? And then I have to go and
Mm-hmm.
explain it
Yeah,
more.
more detail. Yeah.
So that was the premises. Like Alexis had the she carried the baby, and then I delivered it. So that's just really what. And we have fun. Like we drink. We in pajamas right now. We relaxed and just having a nice cozy night in.
Oh look, I wanted to show y'all. Look.
Is that a trophy?
Is that Mickey Mouse?
So it's the in the main dang what it's called, like the main hall you walk in. I didn't forgot the name of it.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, so the main hall you walk in when you first get on the boat or whatever, the main floor. So on every Disney cruise, they got a statue in there. So this is the one from Magic. So we said whenever we go on one of them, this how we go collect, so we can stamp that we went on one of the boats. So we brought
Okay.
this one. Mickey was on this one. I think the next one is Black Panther that we want to do.
Okay. 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 I
You
hear
get
So
two
you.
that was just
because
I
I
was
won't
like, let me show y'all.
get two for me because I won't be getting on one.
All right, this question, because it's covering you up, so let me get it real quick. What goals do we have set for us individually and as a group?
I need a CC go first.
What was the question again?
What goals do we have set for us individually and as a group?
Goals individually. I want to do better with my content about doing tutorials, but in my way. I think we I talked to y'all about that offline because I don't really like tutorial videos or RV must haves. Like that's just not my vibe. Like I feel like there
Yeah.
are a lot of creators who that is their vibe, but that's just not mine. And so I want to get better about teaching some of the stuff that I do or that I learn myself to others, but it's like I want to do it in a way that still resonates with my content. Like I still want to be consistent across the board. Like I might throw in horses every now and then, but I still want my content to be consistent. But I want to give more tutorials. Like, but I know that I need to go over to the YouTube side because I want to do more videos of like me actually hauling, and then I want to get a drone and then me backing up the camper and things like that. So I just want to get better with showing me doing things, but
Yeah.
still in the same content. Um, and then like as a group, I want us to meet.
I do too.
I
I
do
want us
too.
to
That
Too.
that like we got to do like a camp out type thing. We got to figure out a way to do it, and we all need to like just be in our RVs and like just have a camp out. If we could like, I know you guys all work like we RV to work, and so like we are a little more flexible. So whatever works up with y'all schedules, let me know, and we can try to make it happen. I feel like the Virginia, North Carolina area, maybe, because I don't think with your job you could, unless they allow you to work from home for like 2 weeks, so you can drive down like meet somewhere else like centrally. Because I would love to meet up in Florida. I'm just saying.
We trying
That's
to go to
possible.
Florida. We
I'm
trying
just
to
That's
go.
saying.
possible.
I'm just saying because
That'll be the
well,
longest distance I've ever done, but
I
but it's
know, I know.
possible.
I know, but it could turn into like we could do one first to just be us, and then like we could do one now. Then we could do like a meet and greet type thing, and
Yeah.
where we can meet up with people and everything like that. Because that's really what it's about. We're trying to build community and build like a group of like traveling. I think really what came to when I said rolling with my sisters. You remember the traveling sister, traveling something? It's an old movie. Never mind. I'm telling
Sisterhood of the
myself.
Traveling Pants.
There we go. Kind
Yeah.
of like that.
Oh,
Sisterhood of the traveling RVs, like something like that. Like that's where I
the
was. That's where
traveling
my
RVs.
mindset was. Yeah, that's where I was going with it.
That's
Like I
actually a
wanted,
good name.
I wanted it to be something like where we wear like different types of T-shirts and we got branded logos and we have merch and stuff like that. Like I think if we can get more consistent with it, we can really get our name out there and we can get
Yeah.
people to really want to participate. We can have guest lives and guest speakers and and all kinds of stuff. But I get you on the trying to do content your own way. Like I don't like being put in a box. Like
Yes.
I also don't do the standard content. Like I'm not 100% aesthetic. I feel like that's what people want to see, but
Mhm.
at the
I'm
same
not
time
either.
that's not like me. I'm not the get ready with me girl. Like I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all be like showing off y'all outfits. I am not that girl. I am so not. Like I don't feel like I do it right. I just never been. But I like to kind of just I don't even do like the cook with me like how you do it, CC. Every time you showing how you cook, I'll be like, girl, how she do this? Because I be forgetting I'm recording and I then set the camera aside. I done knocked it over.
I gotta
So
send y'all the video. I had a blooper and I was gonna post it,
you should.
but I was cooking and in my head I was cooking, but on the camera I was actually trying to show the camera and I tilted it a little bit too much and the butter dripped into the flame and went up. And I have it on video.
Yes, you have to post that.
I have it on video.
You have to.
And I was just like, it wasn't, it would have been less
Thanks
scary
for
if
the
I was in a
light.
house, but because I'm so close to the
Mm-hmm.
ceiling, it like freaked me out a little bit. But I was like, I quickly like put the pan over the fire to like, settle it or whatever. So it was fine and it was controlled. But in the moment, I was like, what did I do wrong? But I didn't, when I looked at the video, I was tilting it to show the camera fire and the butter just dripped right in the fire.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you did. I think you need to post that because honestly, that's what people want to see. People want to
Yes,
see.
the bloopers.
I may have said a bad word though.
No, bleep it out.
A little sound over it.
Yep. There you go. Let's see. Wire recorded deck. Wait till I. Oh, we got some comments on. We got some comments on CC. We have. Why does it keep making me? Why does it keep kicking me out?
Oh, I forgot you were logged in.
Oh
Sorry.
no, no, no. Go ahead. No, no. You can. You. I have another account. I got Riri's account. You stay logged into Rolling with My Sisters.
Okay.
I didn't know you were on there, so that's why I was like, why is it kicking me out? But that makes sense. So you're watching your mess. You're watching yours. I can watch. Alexis, you still need someone to watch yours.
I was trying to sign in, but y'all don't even know how to watch my own live. That's crazy.
I didn't either. That's why I logged into the Rolling with My Sisters one.
How the
It
heck do
is
you watch
okay.
your own live?
You just log in under a different account.
Yeah, I only got one TikTok account.
I have. Well, I
Yeah, I'm
have
about to go
the.
back to yours. I just wanted to go share it from my account. Now I can go back to yours.
What's your name on? Wait a minute. Why is it?
How
I
you gonna
can't.
tell me that so I can switch back?
Can you share? Can you share it with? Can you share Alexis's with Riri's account? I can't find her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go back to your regular TikTok. It should say switch accounts.
And share. What's her account?
Should be the Wells.
No, what's
Oh,
Riri's account?
Riri underscore the. She should be. I should be following it from there. You know, got to get those free follows.
Here, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't make Merlot a page.
He has an Instagram, but he doesn't have a
Oh,
TikTok.
I need to do Riri on Instagram because I think she would do better on there.
That's not coming up.
It's not. Hold on. I'm just gonna switch back real quick. I'm just gonna switch back to that, and I'm gonna share it with.
I sent it to your personal one though.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you. There we go. I can do it now. All right. So what were we talking about?
Okay, so we was supposed to Amber, did you answer?
Oh, we're into the question.
Huh? Oh, that's what I was. That's what I
You
was trying to
answered
do.
it?
Talking about the live question.
Yeah, let's switch accounts.
It was
Yes.
it was it was on CC's.
Yeah. What do you want to do individually and then as a
Oh
group?
yeah. Individually. Of course, our goal is to start our RV school. Someone said hello, hello. Hello on TikTok. Um,
Hi.
it's just start our business and launch our business. So that's definitely a goal. Also, I don't know the fate of TikTok and how it's going to be once like the whole conversion takes over from with all the US taking over TikTok. So I'm hoping to grow my Instagram and YouTube more, and just be a little bit more consistent with content. And I think I've been okay. I haven't really taken off time, but sometimes I get in my mood where I just like I don't want to post nothing for like a week. I don't feel like it. It just I need a
Yeah.
break. And then for us as a group, like I think I already said, the group thing is like I would love for us to do a meetup and actually camp out and um, be somewhere for like a week where we can kind of have some time together and just do things as girls, and then um, go from there. But
Make
I want to
content.
be more consistent and actually like pick back up with the posting and the actual uh, content side of rolling with my sisters, and hopefully bring on another
A
sister,
new member. Yes.
bring another sister on or two, so we can have a few more with us, and then that way, if if someone can't join, it's not going to really be like um awkward to film with or to record or create content or do a
Yeah, you
live
can
with just
always
two
see like
people.
somebody.
Yeah, yeah. And so also get some more guests on, like some other guests, like, or do like a theme night, and like, kind of like how tonight was pajamas, and maybe we can do something else, and play some games or something, like just do like more fun, just chill type of stuff, just yeah.
I love that idea. I love that.
Did
Okay,
everybody
so I guess
answer?
Definitely.
it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Um,
Your turn.
so mainly like with the group is basically what both of y'all said. I would love for us to finally meet up. I do want to be more consistent with the group because I feel like the RV community is growing. Like I get new inboxes all the time from my first original video still be out there. That's what people still be commenting under and all that. I would love the themes. The themes sound real great, Amber. I love that. So we just our consistency with the group. Period. That's what I really want to, because I know we can grow this into something bigger. And then like individually with myself. Your timer went off. I say my content too, because your girl been slipping, and I know people look for certain things. But what I want to put out there, since we finally on live and I'm finally going live, is that my content, I know my name say full time RV, but my content is gonna still be family based as well, RV based, and more of like traveling type stuff, because we travel in our RV and we travel outside of our RV. So I just want people to know that too, because I know I had like a question. Somebody asked me, was I still living in an RV? I do currently still live in an RV, but I have little kids, still babies, so we do other travels, and I post those too. I'm a travel agent as well, so of course I'm going to post about that, because if I go somewhere, I book my own trip, so y'all book it with me too.
No,
But I would love to
that's
be
on
more consistent with my
the
RV. Like
this is
um I got what is
this is separate
called
course.
stuff
Yeah,
that I want to change in an RV. So I gotta get some of my girl CC advice with that because I love her aesthetic of the things she do.
yeah.
So
That's
that'll be
one
a great
course.
plus.
And then, like
But
I
it's
I
said,
mainly
need you to
just
book
my
my trip to
content.
Japan.
Say it again.
I need you to book my trip to
there you
Japan.
go.
I got you. I want to go to
So,
Japan too. Oh my god.
but yeah. So, what I was gonna say was, sorry, my husband came out and I had to show him stuff. Um, but I was gonna say, you don't have to. You can still do lifestyle. You don't have to like just like your name might say full time RV. If you want to, you can say the Wells Traveling Family. So that way, it still
Mm.
encompasses like RV life, but it also can encompass.
Ooh, travel well.
There you
As in
go.
travel well.
I like that.
That's actually the name of our travel agency.
Well, you should change.
Oh, see, great minds,
You
great
should.
minds.
I might end up changing it because that's what I started feeling like, because people was asking me, do you still stay in RV? And I'm like, yeah,
Just put it
I
in your
actually do.
bio. Just put it in your bio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
yeah.
way people can do that, and then maybe get a if you have a logo that's like specifically like you could put like a RV, and then you could put like boat, and then you could put like road trips, and then or something like that, like to kind of show people you travel and you do life, you just do lifestyle period, but you can put it under the travel
Yeah.
bubble, but just put it in your
Yeah.
bible your bio. Put it in your
Hey, you put it there too. Make it plain.
Amen.
well, that too, yes, completely true, yes, completely true. Let's see here. Okay, so the next question is why RV life?
I think so. Unless you found, oh, the car line. That's a good question.
I feel like my answer is
I
definitely
think
changed since Esther.
You said what? You said your
what you
answer
said it is.
changed since ever?
Mine, yeah, because like why I originally and then why I'm
That's
continually
it.
doing it. Because it's not I'm not a year in anymore, so it's like why are you still doing it? Kind of like.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
but I mean
That
we're
makes a lot.
almost 3 years in, so I mean still why
Right.
I just made it
there you
years.
go. See, why, but still, like, why do we continue to choose it? So it can either be just why, but why it in general, like over regular life, or anything. So it doesn't have to be specifically, like, I get what you're saying though. I think for us, it honestly, we just got used to it. It would be awkward to kind of, I mean, it's not saying that it will never happen. I feel like right now, if we were to go back into sticks and bricks, I feel like we would be kind of bored in a sense, because we'd be like, okay, now we need to go out and I feel like we need to go out and do stuff. And it's like, for us, if we're going to be going out and stuff and doing stuff, I don't feel as bad doing it from like doing it while we're RVing. But when you're paying for a house or an apartment, and you're paying all this money, like you're going to work, you're coming home, and you're really not in it, like awake. You're sleep. You come home from work, you relax a little bit, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up and do the same thing again. And then you need to take a break from your house. Like, you're paying all this money to be in a house that you're really not in that much. And then a friend of mine years ago, my husband was dealing with, like, I was on the road trucking. He was in the house by himself, and it was a big house. And he's like, what am I gonna do with all these rooms? She used to say, like, you can only be in one room at a time. So what do you need all those rooms for? Like, that was her saying. So it's like, okay, we can definitely downsize and, you know, explore and all that stuff. And that was like the goal, was to explore. So we've been to Michigan. Like, we never would have thought to go to Upper Michigan for the summer. It's a very expensive place, beautiful, but expensive. And even it was expensive for us, even though a lot of the stuff we did for discounted or free. We were staying at a very expensive RV park. For a month, it was almost $3,000 for a month to stay. Just to let you know, that's like how expensive it was. We work camp there, so we didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So we found a way to make RV life work for us. And huh? Oh, um, so it's been become one of those things. It's like, it makes sense to do it. I mean, why not? Like, we don't. Our kids are grown, so we're a little bit more free. Like, I wish I would have known about this lifestyle when I was Alexis's age and my kids were her kids' age, because I feel like they're getting more of a hands-on experience. They're really learning more and stuff like that. But my son, he came to visit, and he's like, he's thinking about it. I'm like, he's like, how much you pay a month for this? And then, how much is an RV space? And I'm like, he's like, that's cheaper than rent. I was like, yeah, you can save up some money. You can save up money. You don't,
A lot cheaper than
yeah, and you still get the same things. Yeah, do you got a little more work to maintain? You running out or something?
can't call the maintenance.
No, that's not what I was
I
asking, but okay.
I completely agree with that, especially like the cheaper, because like, and then like I said, it depends state by state, work camping type stuff. Because when we was originally in San Antonio, we paid nothing, no nothing, because my husband was work camping, so that was good. And then when we finally went to Tennessee, I think our rent was 1,200. And then now down here in Missouri, we only paying 9, because they had a special going on because it was winter. Because most places I heard close in the winter anyway, but this one's
Yeah,
open because they winter. This is what they used to. So
yeah.
it really does vary. And then like I what was the question? Like why you chose RV, or
So
what
just
are we
why RV life? Like,
why
why?
RV?
Yeah,
So our original plans, and it's still our original goals, is we wanted to drop down, especially once my mom passed, because we literally was like living. That's basically what I feel like me and my husband was doing, because it was my mom. I was also taking care of my little cousin who also had special needs and was sick as well. And then I've had my first baby, and then it's me and my husband. So it's like we lived in this house, and then it's like, oh no, mama need a better doctor. So we gotta move here, we gotta need to move there. So it was always like we was settled, not go say settling, but it's like we wasn't really living yet, because we had so much on our plate. And then once we started looking at, like, once our apartment flooded, we was
Mm,
like, dang, this can't be life. Like it's something else gotta be. We spending all this money. Now we living in the hotels. Like everything hit us at once, literally in the same year. Mom passed. We lost our apartment. It was just so much. And then we started seeing videos online about RVs. And I was like, why don't we try this? We already had an RV. We used to vacation in a little bit. We loved it. It was peaceful. The people was so nice. Like our first day when we made it to the place, I think our um when our thing for our black tank was broken, and the people next door, they was living there full time, and they gave us one. They was just like, here you go, you don't gotta go to the store, here you go. And I was like, this is like community, this is like what you want when you living in sticks and bricks. And people, when you living in sticks and bricks, you don't really get to meet your neighbors. Like talking about, we have met some good neighbors along the way, but you don't really get to meet them. And like this, like you literally know who you around. And then especially if they
mhm.
got kids, it's like the kids outside playing, so you know, hey, if I'm stepping in the house, you can talk to the other parent. Hey, y'all mind keeping an eye on mine? And like the other day, my son was outside playing, and finally was good enough for them to go outside. The father came over, knocked on the door. Hey, you mind keeping an eye on my boys? They outside playing with your son. I was like, yeah, of course, I got you. So when I say community, that's what I mean. And then saying like hands-on experience, like in Tennessee, we finally got my baby in baseball and found out he really freaking loves it. So now it's like we want to continue that. Like I'm looking for a like facility where they like teach you more hands-on before I put him back on the team, so he can be there, because he's gonna be with 8 and 9 year olds, so they're gonna be a little bit better this time. And I gotta grow him with that. I want my son to be in rodeo because he really enjoyed that when we first started. So it's more things that we are able to do because it's not so much money going into a certain thing. Not to bounce back off of that, we still want to get land. That was the whole concept of us moving in an RV, to save up to get land. Because us, we grew up, you know, me and my husband grew up totally different. I ain't gonna get into that though, but we grew up totally different. It's the fact that you see other races that does things like the family compound. That's basically what we really want. And you do see black people do it. You can get a good
Mhm.
group family of people that do it, but not every family think like that. And sometimes it takes the younger generation to bring stuff like that up. So that's our goal. No, we don't have family that want to put into it with us, but hey, once they see us do it, who knows, down the line they may be like, hey, can I give you a little something, something? And it
Right.
is what it is. But I know for sure I'm giving my kids that. That's what I want for my babies. They not just gonna get a car or a house. No, y'all gonna have some land that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do on when mommy and daddy do leave this earth. So that's my original goals, and that's what we aiming for. And we gonna keep traveling and stacking this money till we get there.
There you go. I like that.
There you go.
What, mama? You need to go to the restroom?
Um, so mine's a little different as a solo traveler. Um, I can't pass anything down to Merlot. However, comma, I'm really embracing being an auntie and enjoying my work life balance. So it just still makes sense for me to continue RV life. I still travel for work. Since we last, well, not since we last spoke, we spoke before that before. But anyway, since my last RV and now with this new one, I've been promoted at my job. So I'm manager of my entire department across 3 states. And I'm rarely at a place or a state long enough
Yeah,
to
girl.
really enjoy if I were to do rent. So it's like rent
Right.
is $2,000, $3,000, and I'm in North Carolina once or twice a month. And then not only am I paying for a hotel if it's a short trip or a campground if it's longer, but then I have to put Merlot in boarding. And it's like I can't save the amount of money that I'm able to save now that I would if I were renting or doing a mortgage. And then like Alexis, I also want land because I want my own horses. I want to be able to like literally before we got on this,
Have
I
those
was at my lesson
chickens.
because I'm trying to be a barrel racer. I'm at my lessons and then that's an hour away and then I'm driving here. I want to be able to walk outside to my horses every single day. Like I just want that life. But I know right now, and my dad and I had my mom, we all had this conversation like at the beginning of the year because I'm like at this weird place. I kept seeing this video where they were like, you work hard in your 20s, you work smart in your
Oh,
30s, you work
Bernice.
how you want in your 40s, whatever. And it goes up and it goes up. And so now, like, I'm approaching my 30s, like literally around the corner. I'm approaching my 30s. And it's like now I want to work smarter and smarter. is me saving as much as I can to live the lifestyle that I want to in the future. And so I've done well, like coming out of college and working directly in my career and now promoted. So it's like, why not continue to do as much as I can in this role and make an impact because I support small businesses, and then do what I want to do after
Bless
that. Like I'm enjoying the laid back auntie life of stacking money and doing what I want when I want because I have the affordability to be able
You
to
can.
like move around, but it's like one, I own this RV, so I'm not financing it, and then my debt is my truck. So it's like I'm saving more money versus renting an apartment or putting down a mortgage. So I can take
you.
and I can call up my sis Alexis and be like, "Can you help me book a flight to Japan?" Because
Right,
because it's there. But it's like it forced me the opportunity, but then it's like also trying to at the same time balance my work life because it's like, while it sounds good, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna call and be like, "Oh, we need you in North Carolina." So then you have to go there. But it's I'm enjoying that. So I why I chose RV life or why I'm still choosing it is because it just still fits my lifestyle. I
mhm,
can enjoy this. I can take my camper to a work location. I can take my camper out for the weekend if I just want to, and just, oh, I want a new scenery for the weekend, and just do that and enjoy it at a cheaper price versus like, dang, I really got to get my money's worth out of my rent this month of
yeah,
2,000, $3,000, even though I was only there 2 weeks out of this month. Like it
right,
just continues to make sense. And while that's not everybody's, um idea of comfortability, just makes sense for me. Like it's gonna be some ups and downs, and no, you don't have a maintenance man that you just fill out a form and they come and fix things for you like you would in an apartment. But it's like, this is my home. So, and that's another like wrap up of like why I romanticize it, because I still chose to do this life. So I can tell
right,
you all the problems that I have every day and the things that frustrate me, but I still chose to do this. So I'm gonna
right,
romanticize it. I'm gonna show you how nice it makes me feel and to be able to do this lifestyle. So that's
right.
why I chose.
And the thing is, things are always going to happen no matter how you live life. Things are going to
Mm-hmm.
happen in an apartment. Things don't happen in a house. It's just okay. What level are you willing to do
To
it? And I
Yep.
think it's more rewarding to be able to have more money in your pocket. Yeah, you got a little bit more maintenance. You do got to worry about a few more things like weather and chasing warmer weather or trying
Yeah.
to stay away from extreme cold and you know. But I mean, to me, it's in comparison to being in a house, which we still have a house that we rent out. And honestly, it's like I just want to get rid of the house because it's like
Mm,
it's one thing after another, and it's like that thing costs way too much. I understand why this might break down. I mean, it's nowhere near cost how much a house does. At least ours does. And I know there are some out there that do cost that, but it's like you're gonna have maintenance on the house. You're gonna have to take care and upkeep a house. So this is our house. It just happens to have wheels. It's nothing different. And like Alexis, to touch on what you said about RV community, like this community is like it is it's so true. I've met more people here, more people even here at the yard for our gate guarding job, but even at campgrounds. Um, Granted, we were work camping most of them, but still, I've still met more people in campground settings in a short amount of time than where our house is. Like we live there, we don't see people where everybody's off to
mhm,
themselves, and but I feel like where RV life, you're to kind of be around
be
other
outside.
people. You know what I
Meet
mean?
people. Because we left Tennessee with a whole family. We met some wonderful people, and we still communicate with them till today. Like that is our family now. Love them, love their kids. I think she hopped on early. I didn't see her, but yes, that's our peoples now.
mhm.
What it's about. All right. So, how do you balance work and living in an RV? How do you balance work and living in an RV? Like doing RV life? Alexis, you want to go first on that one?
Um, I think CC do it well. Like I really like tip my hat to you. I think you do it real well, and I know that I have babies too, so it's a little bit more of me having to. I don't even know how to explain it, but how I balance it is me and my husband both work at the hospital, so we both work 12-hour shifts. What we try to maintain is working the same days. But I always take one day from when I know he's still at work. So like we'll work the same 2 days. I'll take a break and then I'll go back so I can try to rest up. Because working my 12s overnight, when I come in the morning, like my boys already know what it is. We come in, I take my shower. We all lay in the bed. We go back to sleep. Even though I know they've been asleep all night, but we all go back to sleep, and they do it really well. My 3-year old, he does wake up, but he doesn't like go tear up the house like you was like. I don't know. I guess they just like used to mommy work schedule. He'll wake up and like I have, or either my husband will leave like a banana and like a fruit smoothie out or something. He'll grab that because he know that's his snack. He'll come back in the bed. Either I turn on the TV because I hear that he up, or I give him his tablet. And he just lays there until mommy wake up. Or sometimes he would bother me and be like, "Okay, mommy, it's wake up time. It's wake up time." But that's basically how we kind of balance it, trying to work the same day so we can have the same off days to do stuff with the boys, so they're not just sitting around, uh
I got her.
sitting around, not having much to do. But it does get a little strained, like tiresome for me because of my night shift. So then I'll be like, okay, maybe we need to work opposite days because if you at home in the daytime, I can sleep better and you can have the boys more, and then I can be ready to work. But then it's like if you're working 3 days out the week and then I'm working 3 nights out the week, we don't have time for each other. So that's basically how we keep it together. And then we try to work weekends more because with RV life, other kids are in school. So if we do go out and do something during the weekday, it's not as packed, it's not as many people. So it all that's how ours work out. And then we get to spend time more as a family instead of having to wait for like a weekend when everybody out at the bowling alley or at the movie theater and stuff like that. So that's kind of how
Ooh,
we keep ours together.
I like that. I like that. Sis, CC, you want to go?
Yeah, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. That's why I was acting like that. Um, I was like, what even is this?
Yeah, I put the other one
Um,
in there. Let's see.
why is my Wi-Fi not even popping up? Am I coming through okay though? Am I
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
yeah, you're coming through
Wait.
good.
No, you.
frozen?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay,
I don't
I
see
don't know
her.
why I'm connected on everything else, but my laptop is not connecting to my T-Mobile for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Good on
hopefully
the
you.
live.
Okay, cool. How do I balance work life living in an RV? Honestly, I mean, like y'all said, you have children, and then Amber, you work camp, and you guys are doing oil, so it's not really much to balance. It's more so making sure Merlot is taken care of. Um, when I'm at work, he was doing daycare until he got in trouble at daycare.
Sound like you would think you're talking about an actual human.
He
Yeah.
was bullying the other dogs. So he's
Oh.
been in timeout from that. So he hasn't been at daycare. He'll be back at daycare tomorrow though, because he gets groomed tomorrow. But anyway, it's more so like making sure he has a place. Like at first, it was really hard. Like I remember it's like telling my parents, like it became a chore at one point where I would go on a work trip and then I'd come back and I'd forget that I didn't empty my tanks before I went on the work trip. So now I gotta empty it because I went to go take a shower and my gray backed up in my shower. Like little stuff like that that just like it used to irritate me. And it's just like, oh, it would just be so much easier if I wasn't living in an RV. But then it's like that's a lot of space. I don't know. And then I'm really even when like in an apartment and then being solo, I'm really adamant about like people finding out my routine and
Yeah.
me not being in places. So it's been helpful to be able to like you guys said, like having family that's supportive of the lifestyle because they built a plot for me in on their property. So I have full hookup when I'm here. And so being at a work trip, knowing that not only is my camper being protected, but that my dog is being protected. And I don't have, if I'm like, oh, okay, I have to go stay at a hotel for 4 or 5 days, I'm not doing both. I can't do a hotel and put Merlot on board because Merlot's boarding is just as expensive as a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they charge so much for large dogs. It's
Right now,
ridiculous.
yeah.
But so it's the same price. So they'll be like, "Oh, we'll watch him. We'll take him out for you while you're gone and things like that." So it's like that balance is like really the largest thing. But when it comes to everything else, I think I manage it well. Like I didn't give up my clothes. So I still have all my clothes because I still have a 9 to 5 that I'm either in an office, I'm at an event, I'm speaking on a panel, I'm traveling. So like I still need the clothes. I would love to just not and just have my, jeans and boots and everything like that. But like I gotta have a mix of both because of the lifestyle I have. And then as far as just like living, like I've managed well with doing my meal prep for work and doing that at home and then
Didn't
taking that to work. Like so I was not doing that. I was doing terrible at packing a lunch, let alone eating it. So like getting a routine of like meal prep on Sundays because like I had this large stove, I have an oven, like I need to utilize these things so that it can make my life easier at work. Especially if I know I'm not going to be back to my camper until late at night because I'm at events all day, then it's like, okay, let me or something. So I think I manage that well. It's just now it's become how do I manage my responsibility to Merlot and making sure he's taken care of while I'm gone. But everything else, I think I have a good routine. Dumping my tanks
Yeah.
before leaving, washing my clothes before leaving, washing my dishes and stuff. Like I pack up my camper before I go. And if I don't, then I just put that little cover over the sink, and you don't have to tell nobody. But
there you go. There you go. You see, that's why I like to ask about the work-life balance, because sometimes people want to know, how do you work a full-time job um, and still do this lifestyle if you're semi, in a sense, mobile. Like, you do sometimes travel with your RV, and with Alexis, you travel with your job. So trying to show people other ways to live, and how do you make that work, and how do you balance it out. And when I say like work life balance, I mean like, how do you find time to book campgrounds or book stays, and then you have to work and that type of stuff. Whereas a house, you don't have to worry about it. You drive to and from work. Whereas when you're moving consistently, like with us, we work camp and we have to plan where we want to go based off of the weather. Like, we want to be in the south in the winter, and we want to be in the north in the summer typically, because we've done Texas in the summer. It's no joke, and that was with our older RV. But we also have to find a work life balance, because there's, even though we work camp, um, there's different types of work camping contracts. Like, we've had a work camping contract where we only had to do 19 hours a week combined between the two of us. I mean, it was only 4.5 hour days on Fridays and Saturdays. And then the rest of the time we had to ourselves. Then our next contract we had, it wasn't a specific amount of time. We had Mondays that me and him had to split, because Mondays was our day. And then we had like 5 or 6 hours every other weekend that we had to do. And then our last work camping job before we started gate guarding, where we were doing 40-hour work weeks, and we're like, we don't want to do that. If we're at a work, like traditional work camping, where we're working in exchange for wages and a spot, we don't want to be working 40 hours a week, and then we don't really have time to explore. Like, that's why people typically work camp, is because they want to work for in exchange to get their site for free, but they want to explore. So I I mean, unless we absolutely had to, I would not want to do that again, because I feel like the balance is not there. If you're already doing a 40-hour work week and you're doing, that's like your actual job. You're not really there for like tourists, like touring and all that stuff. That's one thing, because I worked at Amazon, so we were parking at an RV park, and we had to pay rent. And so yeah, we weren't trying to do the touristy thing, so I understand like that aspect too. But now we're gate guarding, and it is 24-hour work. But y'all see my videos, really not working like that much. We calculated how much work we actually do combined in a 24-hour period, and I want to say it's like 4 hours. And that's literally just signing in and out vehicles. So while you are on duty 24/7, you're not on duty 24/7. Like you
Yeah.
split up your shift how you want. So that's a different type of work life balance because we are technically working 24/7. So now we have to figure out a way to balance our off time and our together time, our sleep time, that type of stuff. So I mean, I think for a lot of people, trying to just help them understand that you don't necessarily have to live this lifestyle one way. There's so many different ways that you can
Yeah.
do it. And that's one thing I love about how our little group shows that. Like there's multiple ways to do this. You know, there are some people out there that don't do anything, just travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fortunate.
You're
Yes,
right.
very fortunate.
I'll be like you, Andrew.
Goals, goals, you know. But yeah, I
Trying
don't
to
know.
get like y'all.
I think I would give it's another. Then you all you really doing.
Yeah.
So, all right. Cece, this was a question you wanted to do was is winterization.
Sorry. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of that during my life. People not knowing what it is. And there are two different ways for this. Like there's one where you're putting your camper away, like you are not living in this at all, and you're
Mm-hmm.
storing. And so this is when like I get asked that a lot, like at my job for the ones who do know that I full time. Like, yeah, so did you pour the pink stuff through your drains? And I'm like, no, I live in it. Like that's not how this works.
Yeah.
But so that's the difference. You're not storing it if you're living in it full time. So there is a different way of winterizing. So when you're looking it up or you're searching videos on it, it might seem different, but if you're going to live in it full time, then there's a different type of winterizing. So for me, I have my insulated thermal covers for my doors. I put insulation, it's like a film kind of thing. I'm on my laptop, so it's kind of hard to turn it, but it's like a film thing that I put in the windows that kind of like keeps the heat in as well. I have a space heater, but with my recent issue that you guys saw with my electrical or my extension cord, I'm taking a
Yeah.
pause on that right now. So just make it a routine to get my propane every other week. Because like when one's done, I just switch it over to the other one, and while that one is working, I do the other. I haven't done my skirting yet, but I will be doing that either this week, probably this
Girl,
week.
you need to
I
do
know.
that like today
Only
because
Oh, did you just
Only
say
because
y'all
I'm
getting
exactly.
some
like,
snow?
I'm going to, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, but we live
they're
in
talking
Texas.
about they getting inches.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
It's
God, yes.
Virginia is so
That's
unserious.
that's literally like the week we moved out here, we ordered the next week because everybody was like, they kept calling us Texas. They was like, yeah, Texas, y'all better get prepared. Y'all better get y'all stuff together.
I'm gonna wrap it this week. I mean, they keep saying it. I don't know, but the only reason I am right because I wasn't going to, like I said, Virginia, we're very unserious when it comes to storms. Um, but I am gonna wrap it, and I'm gonna do like a little different than I did with Esther. Whereas Esther, I got foam boards and I put that around the entirety. So that is keeping the cold wind from coming underneath your underbelly, keeping your
Mm-hmm.
floors warm, keeping that heat in. Some people put space heaters underneath. That terrifies me, putting a cord outside with heat
That's
directing under, but some
that's
people
why
do
you
it and
need
it works.
that's why you
We
need
got
an
one.
extreme heater. You need to get
Yeah.
extreme heater. Those are made for that because they're actually made for. They were originally made for boats. And
Oh.
shameless plug here, extreme heaters. They I know them kind of well, but they I don't have one, but I'm familiar with what they do. But they're meant to get wet and all that stuff because actually you actually go to extreme heaters page if they submerged it in a bucket of water while it was working and it was
The
just fine.
heater?
The heater was in
Wow.
submerged in water, and people are like, "Oh, I'm not paying $300." Okay, first of all, it's great. It's rated for military use. It's rated for boats, marine life. That's what they were for. Was their engine rooms. Um, so, and they automatically come on and they shut off on their own, so you don't have to worry about getting under there and turning anything off. So that's
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to say with that. But yeah, you
When
definitely.
you
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
gotta
have
have a
worried
space
about,
heater
huh?
yeah, I saw too.
underneath.
Somebody has two space heaters, but also have cameras under their rig. So I mean, and those are good. Like I'm not knocking it. I'm just giving what different
Your
people do with
examples.
your
Yeah.
eyes. And I've seen that people do that, but I just haven't. But I have seen people that do it and it works for them.
You know
But yeah,
your
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a skirting this year, but I have a another work trip coming up soon, so I'll be moving my RV to that location. So that's why I'm doing a different one than I did last year. Was last RV I put the foam boards and it was taped up, so there was no moving that. So
Yeah.
this one I want to do the snap-on one so that I can move my RV next month when I have to go for this work trip because I'm pretty sure like our winter is gonna last a little bit in Virginia. And it just depends on if it's going to snow or if it's not, if it's going to ice storm or whatever. We don't know what we're getting this weekend. And then we don't know how long it's going to stay. But I know that I need to move this camper next month. So I'm going to do a different one this year. I've seen some people do it with concrete sheets and then putting the PVC at the bottom to keep it weighted so the wind doesn't blow it. So it's different ways to do it. And then rugs also keep your floors warm. What else?
Do you have ducted heating?
Do I?
You have vents on your floor?
Yeah. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. No, but yes, I have vents on my floor.
So your heat doesn't come through your floor? Like your furnace?
Yes, but I thought you meant like the lining part. Is that what you mean?
No, your furnace actually is what keeps your underbelly warm. Your furnace, like it blows the heat. That's what helps, like where your tanks are is
Yeah.
also where your furnace blows heat in that layer, and that's also what help keeps your underbelly warm until you're able to at least get skirting and stuff like that. Like that's all. Like last year when we had -10 degrees, we just made sure we had enough propane to last us through, and nothing froze outside of our sewer not sewer tanks, but the sewer hose outside. But like we have ducted heating, so we have the vents and we just turn on our furnace, and that's what keeps, and the floor is nice and warm too, so you can walk barefoot. It's not cold.
Yeah,
So a
I
lot of
did
people,
not know that. Well, mine does that, but I didn't know that it was also heating the underbelly. I just thought it was the heat in here and keeping my floors
Mhm.
warm. The more you know. See, that's why this community is so great.
Yep.
Um, but also you have your heated hose for
Mhm.
winterizing. You mentioned that, and then your heated sewer hose, which you told me that I needed. I
Yes.
did not understand the last year. Last year, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're not if you're not keeping the tank open, why is it freezing? But I understand now. So you need that. You need the
Trust me,
cover.
we never thought that we needed that either until them wind chills. It was already like
The heated hose.
it was like 10 degrees outside with the wind chills. It got down to like -10 or something like that with the wind chills. So if there's any liquid in there, it's just
Mhm.
gonna automatically just
Freeze.
freeze.
Yes. I
Yeah.
was like, who is freezing poop? Like, what is happening? I was so confused when you said that. I was like, why do I need that? I'm not keeping my black tank open. We're not frozen poopsicles.
No,
Y'all
I
said
think
for the sewer.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's these sleeve wraps that you wrap around your sewer, because I think we had our gray tank open inadvertently, or we opened it and then it didn't have a chance to, because it was so hot, so warm that it ended up freezing quickly before it could even. And then I was washing clothes, so that, I
Uh,
mean, that there's nothing to stop
we don't have that
my
for our sewer. We only got the heated hose.
Yeah.
yeah
I
we
haven't got it, but when we have like bad winter like we do now, I'm mooch stocking. So I'm using the grinder. So the hose
Uh-huh.
on that
oh, the macerator.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
the master. I don't know why I keep
Huh.
calling
We
it
might
grinder.
gotta look into that.
Yes,
I
I
didn't
use
know
the
nothing
master.
about that. See, this is good because I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Amber told me that last year, I was like, okay, sure. But it made a whole
We're
lot of
supposed
sense
to
when
be
she
like
explained
negative.
it.
It's supposed to be like -5 out here Saturday. So
Yeah.
it's gonna get
Yeah,
cold.
I'm sorry for y'all, because I'm like, whew, it's gonna get cold here, but it's like gonna get in the 20s,
We did
20.
not want to come here for the winter. We already knew about where to go for the winter, but no jobs was available, so we had to. And when I tell y'all, the people was like, it ain't even the cold that's gonna hit you, it's the wind chill. They don't lie, because every time I walk out the hospital door in the morning, it just poof. I be like, oh no, I need to get back to Texas. Something. It's too cold out here.
Yeah. See, but the crazy part is you wouldn't believe. I saw somebody they winterize why they live in it. I'm like, but why?
So they're not
Yeah.
using their water.
I don't know. They actually said they winterize their tanks and they winterize their system. I'm like, so you're not flushing, you're not going to the bathroom.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I don't either. I'm like the stuff. I mean, I've heard some crazy stuff. Like people don't like to flush poo and toilet paper down
I
there.
heard some
I've
people
seen
don't
that.
shower in their RVs. They use like
The
the showers
bathhouse.
at the RV parks.
I've heard
Yes.
people that don't poo in their
I
RV.
brought the shower with me.
Right.
Exactly.
Why am I
This is
using the bathhouse?
for
It's
all
made
they
for
just buy
that.
an RV that don't have it. Like
It's made
Like
for
I just
that.
bought
Like
it for
why?
looks. So you got it.
Like I don't understand. It is what it is. I'm like, okay, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, because I ain't doing that. Sorry. All
hey
right.
y'all, what does it mean when your dog be rubbing up against you? That means something.
They just want attention and affection. It's like
Yeah,
a cat.
Merlot will just put his whole paw on me.
She been doing that a lot to me and my husband. She just been coming up to us and just rubbing her body.
Oh, it's just a sign of affection. Let's see. Let's see. The next question. What are some essentials to start RV life? What are
Mm.
some essentials?
Alexis.
So since it's our 1 year, this is some of the stuff that we like did our research on when we first started out. We had to make sure we had what's the watchdog called? What's the real name of it? Like the power
Surge
surge
protection.
protector. You need you one of those.
You have to.
You need you most definitely some dehumidifier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else that was like our main thing? Oh, you're gonna need like your hoses and stuff to hook up your water. Um, what's in the house, Lex? Dehumidifier. We got a humidifier. We have. God dang it! Oh, we got an air purifier. My bad. Air
Mhm.
purifier because I'm extremely allergic to dust.
I was
So
about to say you
that
don't
comes
want a
in handy to help
I
with
humidifier.
remember you said that.
I was about to say you don't
yeah
want a humidifier. That's going to add moisture.
the
Yeah.
air purifier.
There you go.
Your outside stuff. You got your y'all don't talk about because I already told y'all my man do most of the stuff. Okay. What's the little things that go on your stuff when you about to level it? What's them little things? The snap pads. That was yeah. We got. This
Okay.
is a shame. Y'all don't talk about me, okay? Because I do this
Hey,
too, but
I
I'm
mix
not
up.
that hands on with the outside stuff.
I
I
park
will
it myself,
say
and I still mix up wheel chalks with leveling blocks.
extra.
I still mix up the
Yeah.
thing. My dad know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, do I need to
Yeah.
do it? You think I need to do it for this site? And he'll be on the phone like, what are you talking about? And I'll show him like the wheel chalks. I'm like, yeah, that.
Yeah. I would say the snap pads, I mean, they're up there. I don't know. We don't see the reason why I
Josiah.
mean, you can use
My bad,
them
y'all.
for, no, you're fine. You can, see, we have stabilizers. We don't have levelers. We don't have fifth wheels is what, I mean, they do have them for travel trailers, which are actually looking at getting a system installed. But, um,
You talk about the
we have,
automatic level.
we have stabilizers.
Yeah,
They
I would
come
do
like
that
that.
too.
We have like the ones that they just come down and just stabilize. They don't level or anything. They're not meant for leveling. They're not meant to take any weight all of the RV or anything like that. So we can get snap pads, but for the price of them, they really don't. It's not really going to do anything. So we have like 45 leveling blocks because we had needed them for where we were at one time. We were like this, and we could not get straight. That's the only sad part about not being able to like self level and all that stuff. But I will definitely say a leveling system. Like we have, I can't even think of it. It's RV something. I can't think. It's like a little. You put it in the most central part. We have ours underneath our bed, and there's an app for it. I actually deleted it off because I ran out of space on my phone and I hadn't used it in a while. But you can use a standard level, like especially CC, because you have a travel trailer. This is most common in travel trailers, fifth wheels, where you don't have this issue. But it kind of tells you, the app tells you if you're straight from front to back and side to side.
Yeah, my dad has
And
that on
Uh,
his.
yeah, and it makes it so
I
easy.
was
But
automatically doing.
see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. This travel trailer problem. Look,
I used to. Look, you want to see mine? You want to see what I
you
use?
talking about the leveler, the actual
The
stick.
longer
Yep. We got one.
Yeah,
Ours
we
is
still got one though, just to
This
make
is what I
sure.
use. My handy dandy
She pulled
leveler.
out the thing you be using, man.
I'll put
it
this on the
works.
stairs and I zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna get fancy like y'all, but this is what I use.
We
Well,
still
only
use it though, because sometimes your automatic thing it don't be right. Like what we at right now, we was like still tilted, so we had to do some extra stuff and back it up and do some more stuff, and then we finally got it right. Cause he still be using it too. He put it right there, like at the underbelly sometimes, to just make sure everything okay.
yeah. I would say another thing is you need to have at least I would say at least 40 feet of sewer hose. 20
Yeah,
feet is never enough.
Yeah, I've had to
Uh
connect some.
yeah, yeah.
we learned that in Tennessee. We had to buy an extra piece.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you don't want to have to go out and run and find it because usually when you need it, you're in an area where you're not near a camp store.
Yeah.
Um, you
Oh, we got a carbon dioxide detector because I'm
yeah.
super. I be scared of stuff like that, so I got one of those.
Yep. I
What else we
replaced
got?
mine.
Hmm. What else? What else?
Then
What else? What else?
I would say two. You need step up adapters and step down adapters. Dog bones is what people typically call it. So if you're a 50 amp, like we were in Michigan, we're 50 amp, so they only have 30 amps. So we had to get a step down adapter to plug into the pedestal, and then we had our 30 amp surge protector. So we had our pedestal, then we had the surge protector, then we had the dog bone. I mean, it was crazy. Like, I mean, we added like an extra 4 feet before we even plugged up our actual RV cord to the surge protector. And then you might need, if you're like mooch docking, like Cece is, like you need to have the adapter for that.
Yeah.
Um, and so you want to make sure you have all the adapters that you possibly can have because you never know where you're going to, you might get to a place and like for us, we have 50 amp, but that 50 amp might not work, but the 30 amp works. So instead of having to pack things back up or, hitch back up to the truck, at least this way, you can just say, we don't need to, because we're only 50 amp because of the extra AC. That's the only thing that is on that circuit. The rest of the RV is technically 30 amp. That's the only thing that 50 amp is running off of is the second AC. So we can be like, you know what, we can one AC it and that's it. Let's see what else. A good water filter. Like we've tried the
Oh
inline
yeah,
water filters, but honestly, we have a Glacier Fresh 2-stage. There's a 3-stage one, but just for cost effectiveness, we have now the because I think the 3-stage is like $199, whereas the 2-stage is like $99. So I was
Mhm.
like, I mean, we don't really drink out the fountain. Like we don't drink out the faucet. It's just for showering and washing dishes, washing clothes, and brushing our teeth.
washing your hair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, I don't really need it for like digestion, but I still want decent water. So a good water filter is for sure that you need to have at least 2 to 3 water hoses, and I say 2 because you need a separate water hose to flush your black tank. You need a separate hose to flush your black tank. You don't ever want to flush your black tank with your drinking water hose because
Oh yeah. No.
people don't realize that when you plug up your hose to the little sewer outlet or the flush outlet, there sometimes can be particles
Mhm.
in that mesh.
Fecal matter.
There you go, fecal matter. You don't want that in your drinking water hose. Yeah. What else is there? So we got the outside part. Oh, T9. I will say
Yes.
T9 is definitely an essential because it definitely lubes everything. Your slides, your doors, your
Oh,
awning, your hitch. Like it is
Yeah.
a great.
our door was
It,
sticking a
Put
couple
me
weeks
onto
ago.
that. That stuff is so good.
it's so much better for you than it's so much better for RV stuff, especially than WD-40 because it's rust proof. It doesn't rust stuff, and it's oil based. Other than like compared to WD-40, people still use WD-40, but I'm like it's not really good to use like with the connections with the all these rubber seals. It's not really good with that. You don't want to get WD-40 on rubber because that causes the rubber to. It's very
It was good.
abrasive and it can cause the rubber to break, having
Y'all
leaks and stuff like that.
want to know
What
one that
else?
I say? Wi-Fi.
Huh?
Yes.
Wi-Fi.
Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? You already pretty much said, you already said pretty much everything, like the essentials. That's like
Like
the
the inside,
essentials.
outside, yeah.
Like
Especially
and
starting off, you need those, y'all. You need those.
and always start off with less than what you need, because you don't know what you need until you get into your RV and you see how much storage you have. You don't have a lot of storage, and yeah, it seems like everything's nice and put away when everything is out, but when it's time for you to pack up and move, now you're sitting here playing Tetris because you have, you know, all this extra stuff. I challenge you ladies, next time we move and we go, I challenge us all. I know y'all might not be towing y'all's just yet, but when you follow yours, you need to tell them, look, we need to go to a cat scale. I want y'all to look at y'all your
Wait.
GVWR and weigh it. Like what is your gross weight for your RV, and weigh it. Let's see who's within their legal.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do
god.
it. When I move next month, I'll be going through a bridge tunnel, and there's a way station there. I'm gonna do it.
Ooh,
If
I
they'll
like that.
is it a commercial vehicle place?
I think it's mainly a place so they can get your license plate and make sure your propane is off in case you blow up in the tunnel and they know.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know. It's like 'cause some places won't let you do it. You might have to go through like an actual cat scale, like at a truck stop.
I know one of
Yeah,
them has a way station, but we'll see. I mean, what are they
but
gonna say?
yeah, but yeah, definitely. I challenge all of us to do it, and I'll do it next time we move and we go. I see a truck stop. When we stop at it, I'm like, I want to know, because I'm like, we have picked up some things that I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're way overweight. Even though people are like, you don't even have hardly anything. I'm like, yeah, scooters weigh a lot. Our generator weighs a lot. Our little cooler that we have weighs a lot. So, I'm pretty sure we might be a little overweight. And that's important this is another essential for starting off full-time RV life. Full-time RV insurance.
Oh
That is
yeah.
that is
Dang, I don't know why
definitely
we didn't start with that. That's most important.
that is the most important. People try to, oh no, I'll skirt by, and I only say this because I worked in a RV repair uh, facility and dealt with insurance claims. Like, I've seen people's RVs get their whole claim get denied because they were either overweight and didn't have full time insurance, or they just didn't have full time insurance at all. So that's why weight and also having full time insurance is key. I mean, people think, oh, they're never going to find out. Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
they find out. They find out. They have ways. I've actually seen the adjuster come to the office. He'll actually take the name that's on the insurance card. He'll either do one or two things: run the email address into social media, or like they have their own way. He'll look up their social media, see if they're living in it, or he had to come out to physically look at the actual wreckage, and like to get determination on like what the repair was going to take, and like all this stuff. They photograph the stuff, and when it's at the repair shop photographs the inside, the outside, to send to the insurance company. You don't think the insurance company can tell if somebody's living in their RV full time?
That part.
I mean, especially when this one RV they had a deep freezer, and I'm not talking about a small deep freezer, I'm talking about a huge full size deep freezer in
Where
their
they put that
RV.
at?
They removed their couch, one of their couches. They removed one of their couches, and they had a huge deep freezer, and that caused them to. They had it in the back of the RV, and that caused them to fishtail, and they ended up like jackknifing because they put that heavy weight back there.
That
And so
yeah.
yeah, they were overweight, and their insurance claim got declined because they had just regular standard RV insurance, and it's like, you clearly live in this thing, so you can't. I'm like,
Yeah.
just chuck up the extra, 100, 200, whatever it is, because peace of mind. Plus, two, 9 times out of 10, your insurance policy, you can add on. It will protect your belongings. So
Mhm.
if you have a fire or whatever, they protect your belongings up to the limit that you say that you have. Um,
Right.
reimburse you if you have to go stay in a hotel for anything. any like long term repairs or whatever. They also will pay off your current RV if you're, still financing it, and also that you can get rental insurance. I mean, not rental insurance, but roof replacement insurance. Like roof. So if you need a whole roof replacement, you pay your deductible, and roof replacements are like $7,000 for a basic, all the way up to like $15,000 if you want that like lifetime roof. And a lot of times, yeah. So it's very important that people invest in that, because it's no different than having homeowners insurance. This is your home. Why
And
would you
it
not want to
comes,
protect it?
I'm telling y'all, get it because when our apartment flooded, we had absolutely, and not saying that we didn't have family because my mother-in-law always been a big supporter, but she had a little one-bedroom apartment. But my mother-in-law worked in the prison system, so when she was gone, she let us come stay there. But to like start off, we had to like use half our claim money that we was getting from the insurance to live in a hotel for a little while. So it is very important to have insurance on your house, your apartment, your car, your RV, y'all. Insurance is important. It is,
Yeah.
if you don't want all your valuables just to go to waste if something happened, y'all better have some insurance. Cause
Yep.
baby, I don't know what we was gonna do because we lost a lot of stuff. I almost lost my wedding dress, but they got it clean for me and everything. I didn't have to pay for it. They cleaned it and they packaged it. So, and that stuff not cheap.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. All right. What is life like for people that look like us doing RV life?
Oh, maybe I should start this.
There you go. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you've had the experience.
So, for I ain't gonna say it's probably for everybody, but my experience so far as a black woman, it has been good, but I have had a run in at the RV park that we're currently in. I ain't gonna say where we at, but the RV park that we're currently in, where I had a experience with somebody that works in the front office that basically, I'm not gonna try to say use their power, but that's basically how I feel like it was. They was trying to use their power to basically get me and my family kicked out over something so minor just because I wasn't responding back to the person. See, it was a thing to where they kept telling us, can we stop calling their phone, and if they don't answer, can we leave a voicemail? But the way that the person approached me when they said it was with attitude, so I did not respond. Got my babies with me. I'm just up in here to get my Amazon packages because we was getting ready for.
Oh no, she was mid story.
I thought that was me again. I was about to say,
No. All right. Until she, I guess. Uh,
Am I back?
you're back
Yeah.
now. Yes.
Look, I saw it on the screen. It was like reconnecting. I was like, let me stop talking because I'm talking to myself.
I was like,
Okay, I'm trying to make the story shorter because it was a long story. Okay, so
you need to do a
basically the
story time
person,
of you. You need to do a story time while you're resetting your RV as a video. That way people can
I really
tune
do
in.
because it's very important, y'all, because I did not, in my eyes, and I will say in a lot of people's eyes, because we came out right at the end of the day. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't respond to the person attitude that they gave me, and they was mad that I did not respond. Like I looked at the person that said what I was supposed to say. Yes, sir. Like what did you expect for me to say? You said what you said. Give me my packages so I can leave out of this office.
Right.
But the person got big headed and started talking about their cameras. I'm like, okay, pull y'all cameras back. I have not told you anything. And me, I'm the type of lady, I know how to handle myself. Either we can handle this very professional, or I can get I wait, well, I'm gonna say
I
it,
can
but
get,
I don't
I
mean
can
no
get, I
harm,
can
or
get, I can get right with
I can
you.
show my color. You know,
There you go.
I can show my color, baby. I'm from Port Arthur, Texas. So don't play with me. So after it got to a point where you trying to I asked the man for some quarters, y'all, so I can go wash my laundry. The man didn't hand me the quarters, kind of threw them down on the desk and repeated himself. Baby, we grown, stop repeating yourself. I heard you. So that's when I kind of brought my color out. But I kind of regrouped myself and I was like, you know what, let me call my man. My man a little bit more calmer than I am, because I bring my mom out in a quick second. Don't play with me now. But that's just me to say that doing this, we have to And I'm not saying you have to, but I know as me as a mother, because at the end of the day, I don't think about myself. Because if I do something that reflects off my kids too, so I have to make sure I'm on my p's and q's no matter where I'm at. But especially when we go into these environments that's not always welcoming. I'm not saying we wasn't welcome here. We was very much welcome here. But then it gets to a point to where you feel, I did get uncomfortable, very much uncomfortable after that experience, because the people tried to give us a not even a 30-day notice, but a notice to vacate because something that y'all employee did.
It was a
Then y'all call us back. Yeah, it was some power. He had a big
it
head.
was a power stroke. I'll butt in for it was a power stroke. He wanted her to respond to him saying what he said, and since she didn't acknowledge it, he already had an attitude.
Hmm.
So I told her go to the office. I'm not there. Just don't even respond to nothing he say. She went, and he said don't call the phones. We were trying to get our package delivered as they're supposed to do, and I noticed on the camera it hadn't been delivered. So I called about 4 times. That upset the guy, and he kept insinuating, "Don't call my phones that many times. Leave a voicemail."
Rude.
Well, he said it 3 times, and she hadn't responded. So the whole matter was she didn't respond, and so he was like, "Well, she had an attitude." He said she had an attitude. So he's like, "Okay,
A black woman.
well, I can evict you." So it went through all of the whole 9 yards, and they pulled the cameras and realized that he was in the wrong, but he also admitted, well, if you wasn't just standing there with
And
your
you would have
glasses on.
responded to me.
So the thing is, it's even more funny that he said to the manager, well, if she wasn't just standing there with glasses on inside and not responding, it wouldn't go this far. So you admitted you wanted a response. Two, I had to explain, well, she have on glasses because we just left the eye doctor from her getting busted in the eye by a can. So she have on glasses. And so it just ended up being one of them things. The next day I get a call, hey, we're going to ask you guys to vacate the property, blah, blah, blah. And so I had to express myself on how that was not correct. You say you have cameras, pull them. You can say both parties were wrong, but he admitted to you what his power stroke was. And so they called back the owner. I said, well, if you as the manager feel that we need to leave, I know the owner. I'll reach out to her because I don't think so. Well, the owner viewed the footage, looked at everything, and was like, you guys are definitely not in the wrong. She tried to defend her employee because that's all she has
Mhm.
and didn't want to upset him, but that don't make you guys wrong. So I pull back that eviction notice. You guys can stay. If you guys feel like y'all want to leave, we understand, but there's nothing wrong. So being African American and not responding or being ghetto with glasses on in the office can be a power stroke.
Mhm. So yeah, so that was one of my experiences, and I haven't went through. I only went through one other like racial experience in my life back in San Antonio. So that right there, just like, and I'm not even saying it was a racial thing, but just us needing to know, like, because I know for sure, like, they have places where we don't need to bring our RVs. They still have sundown towns. They still have, you know, people that, oh, why y'all doing this? Like, y'all can't afford it. How y'all got this and how y'all got that? So it's just like, having that experience right there, and then my kids actually in the place with me seeing it, and then having to come back in our home and explain it to them what happened, because it could have looked like one way from this man point of view, but mommy know that she was trying to be calm because I know I had my babies with me. And I know what
Uh-huh.
I could have did, but it's still, we have to still, no matter where we at, y'all, but especially in the RV community, because this wasn't something that was for us, period. That's why we made this group, to show y'all that it can be for us, but we know it wasn't built for us. This wasn't built for our standards of life. And me going through that experience just made me realize, like, dang, you can't even be quiet in a situation. They want you to respond, and if you don't respond in the way they want you to respond, then it's still a problem.
Yeah, they wanted that angry black woman.
Exactly. I gave it to them.
That's what that's what happens. They don't when they don't get the responses that they want. I think for me, it hasn't really. I really haven't run into a lot of issues outside of kind of like what you alluded to with um like how can you afford to do this? Like I don't know why they feel like black people don't make money. Like and like we ain't just out here on welfare. Like that stigma is so prominent. It's like
Laid out.
and but it's weird though because it's a double edged sword because then you got people thinking like Oh, you struggling? That's why you living in an RV. So wait a minute. I can't. It can't be. I can't be not making enough. I can't not be making too much money to be able to afford this, but also at the same time be broke. And this is what I
Exactly.
resort to. Which one is it? Like it can't be
They like
both.
to put us in a bubble. That's what it is. They love to put us in a
Easily put
bubble.
it in the bubble. Like it's still. It's like, how can you afford that? Oh, you must be broke. Those
Because
that
I'm telling you,
I literally had a
how
woman
that
say that
man.
to me. She said that whole statement to me. Like, how do you sit there and say, "Oh, how can you afford this lifestyle? Oh, you must be broke." Wait a minute. What? How can I be afford? How can I afford it? Like, because I shouldn't be able to afford it, but then you sit there and call me broke at the same time. Like, then clearly that's how I can afford it because I'm broke. Like,
Exactly. It's
what?
just crazy because I'm telling you, he was like so adamant about putting us out. Oh, I got the right. I could put y'all out. I could put like telling us he
I don't
can put
like
us
power
out.
trip
And
happy
then I'm like,
people.
okay, put me out. I got money. I could go to the next RV park. Y'all not the only RV park. What you think I'm scared? And that's what I kept saying. I'm like, okay, okay. Like you're not about to sit up here and intimidate me because I work just as hard as you work.
Yep.
You
Yep.
live in an RV too. So what's the problem?
Right. And people think, I mean, honestly, if you want to be real about it, this is actually cheaper than an apartment. So honestly, like, I mean, yeah, you got to still have money because you still got to keep up with maintenance. You still got to keep up with certain
Yeah,
things.
you
But
still got your other necessities, your
you
groceries,
still
your
got,
gas. You still
yeah, you
got
still got
everything.
living expenses. But I
Yeah,
mean, in our reality, you actually, we kind of found the cheat code. It's the cheat code. You know what
it
I mean?
is, and it's just crazy because like when I first met you, Amber, and you came on my live, and I was explaining to you like how we love how CC family supports her so much. We don't have that, and I told Amber that literally on my first live. I didn't know Amber yet, but I felt comfortable. I told Amber that because that is a stigmatism. When we said we was doing this, when we find that's why I said we made a year 2 weeks ago. But we didn't show nobody that we was living in our RV until now. And we had our RV at the beginning of January. It's the end of January now. We didn't show nobody that because we knew it was gonna be judging coming from not just family, but your black community, period. Oh, why y'all doing that? That's trailer trash or this and that. When y'all don't understand the concept of where we going. Oh, y'all putting y'all kids in that. My babies love this. My babies haven't
Yeah.
said nothing about a house yet. They love it, and now that we showing people, hey, we done been here, we done did this, we done been here, we done did. Oh, we going here next. It's so much now. Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all doing good. Y'all boys is this. My boys haven't been sick in over a year. Like it's just so much judgment until they actually see you doing it. And then they like, oh shoot, maybe I should do that because we have had people in our family ask us about it. Oh, how much? Oh, what y'all put down? Oh, how you start and stuff like that. So stop being so judgment because the other people or other races have been doing this for years and that's why they so freaking ahead.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't like when people say, "Oh, that's not for black people. Black people don't do that." Says who? Says who?
Exactly.
Black people don't live. We don't live.
We can't live apparently.
We don't have nothing nice. We can't, like, we can't do so. And the crazy part is it comes from within our own community. It's that's the part that, like, it really gets me. It's like,
It's outside
how
of the
you,
normal.
like, you don't want to see us doing better. You don't want to see us as a people doing something different outside of the box. Like, sometimes it's like it's so frustrating. It's like, stop being so closed minded. Stop putting us in a box. We're already in a box enough by society. Like, don't put us more in a box. You know what I mean? So I completely agree with you. Like, I don't have a very, I'm not gonna say I don't have. Most of my family probably doesn't even know because I'm not close with a lot of my family. Like, my kids are very supportive. My daughter lived with us for a little while. My son came to visit. My other daughter, she's been in our other RV. They I don't think they quite understand it, but at the same time, they think it's pretty cool that we get to travel
Yeah.
around and all that stuff. But other people, huh? They're like, what's going on? Like, why y'all living in an RV? Like, hmm. I'm like, first of all, we're doing this by choice. And even if we were doing this because we had to, there's nothing wrong with it. There's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with it. So it's hard when you don't have family and people like that truly just like support you. Like my husband's family, like his mom, she first she was kind of like confused, Like, why are you leaving your house to go live in an RV? But then she kind of understood it, and then she saw it. And we've had friends that came and see our RV, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we didn't realize there's this much space in here." Like, what?
We have had family stay with us too so far, and they have loved it. They have
Yeah,
loved being outside with the fire going, with the s'mores, all type of stuff. We had my friends,
the
all my
environment.
friends came visit me, and they loved it. They babies
Yeah,
loved it because they had freedom outside. Let's go to the pool. Let's do s'mores. Just like it's just so much more you can do when you don't have to just sit in the house like cannot afford to go to the movies tomorrow. Can it's just so much more. And like I said, now like we got people that's like telling us, oh, y'all doing good. We proud of y'all. Oh, y'all Disney. Oh yeah, because y'all probably wasn't gonna be able to do that if y'all was staying in an apartment. We had already booked our stuff before then, but still it's like the bubble. Like don't think because we did one thing, because we could have easily got another apartment or another house. We just chose not to, because we
right.
chose the path that we want to go on now. And it's cool to do that because most of my life was centered around my mom's help and making sure she was straight. Now it's time for Alexis to get her stuff together for her babies. And that's my goal. Like once I get that goal, oh baby, it's gonna be with my cows and my sheeps and my chickens and all that. I'm gonna be loving it. I'm
Amen.
ready.
The life.
Exactly. And it's not just one race. Everybody can do it. And that's what I keep trying to preach to this older generation, but they don't understand it. CC, you ran into anything like that yet?
I can't say that I have. I don't do well with passive aggressiveness. You either say it with your chest or shut up. So I've always been in spaces where people don't look like me. That's always been the MO. But I was raised with parents that gave me so many experiences and how to experience things as a person and not as a black person that I don't know. I've never had anyone bold enough to do that. I have never had anyone bold enough to be passive aggressive to me. Um, Not saying that it won't happen ever because it will, but I just have not had that experience. And it's like when you see people like or hear people go through those things, like, dang, why couldn't that happen to me? I know
Because
exactly
you
what I
like
would do. I know exactly how I would
exactly.
do her. I know so many people and I have so many connections. Like this could really end bad, but never happens. But I enjoy the life. Like you said, I have family that's supportive. One, I don't have children, so it's like it's not something that they had to help me get used to, if that makes sense. It was kind of like, okay, you're an adult, you have this career, you travel, you want to do this, you have the money to do it, do it. I mean, you're an adult,
Yeah.
you make your own decisions. So it was nothing that it's like I had to go to them to get the support for. Um, it was more of a like, I want to renovate this. I could get a new one, but I want to renovate this one. My dad, works in that field. I work in that field, but I'm on the office side. We're both in construction, but he's on development. And I was like, I want to remodel this. I need to learn how to use power tools. And so that's where that support came from. And then when they started seeing the lifestyle, they already had an RV. And then their friends had got theirs. So now they're full timers. They built the plot for me in the back while I was renovating Esther. So it was like more of a support of let's all do this thing and we want
That
to
is
do
freaking
a family
amazing.
compound. So the family compound, I don't know if it's still on the table or not, but that was the original goal of everybody getting an RV and then getting the land for us all to live on. I don't know what the plan is, but now, but still that's always been the idea. So I don't know. It's kind of like I haven't ran into that per se there. I mean, I run into it at work. I mean, but that's just normal. But I've
Yeah.
never ran into that issue in the RV community. One, like I said, I'm very as a solo traveler and just like a single woman in general, I'm very mindful of people monitoring my routine. So there are a lot of times where I don't get a chance to speak to anybody at the campground I'm at because I'm doing something. I'm doing something to where my routine is not being checked of, oh, you're back, or oh, how's your dog? Like nobody knows
Yeah.
Merlot's name when we're on a campground because I'm either not there or I'm there to where you never saw me come in or out. especially if I'm there for like a work trip and I'm only there for 2 or 3 days with my camper, like when I had to go closer to one of my offices because it was we had back to back presentations. And so like with that one, it's like I knew one person there, and that was because the day that I went to go check it out for a long-term stay, they were also full-time RVers, and she took me on a tour around the whole campground. She was the only person that knew I was there. Were other people probably checking? Probably, but she was the only
Yeah.
person that knew my name, and that I was there because her husband was also in. He does a blue collar job, so we knew each other based on that. Other than that, nobody else knew I was there. So I just don't really have that much connection with people. I'm not a people person. Not that I'm not. It's just I'm just not. I just
I
don't like
understand what you mean.
foolishness. I don't have time for that. I'm here to enjoy myself. This is my home on wheels. You don't need to know that it's my home on wheels. For all you know, I could have rented this, because
Yeah.
then it becomes a safety factor. All of my livelihood is in here. And if you know that, then we have a problem. So then it becomes like a weirder issue where it's not now I have to be the mad black woman because you check in my routine. And I don't like people looking for me. Like it's just not it's just not like don't let my size fool you, or me dressing up and getting into my truck to go to work fool you. We stay equipped around here if you've ever met my father. So when people have to find that out, then it becomes a problem. But I've just never I unless I know the people, like for one, the places that I go are usually around family. So then that's another factor, because then it's like I don't have to worry if something goes wrong because I'm near someone. Like I'll text my cousins, like especially the one that I frequent. I'll text them and I'm like, hey, I'm 15 minutes from you. If anything happens, this is my campsite. This is how you get in to, because I like that one because it's gate access. Like this is how you get in. This is how you look for me if something ever goes down or whatever. Usually when I stay for a long-term stay, my parents will pull their RV for the weekend and then leave. Like, and my mom and I will walk around and see like who else gonna be here for a long time, who my neighbors are gonna be for the week that I'm there, or stuff like that. Like they're helpful when it comes to things like that. But I've just when you're used to being your own protection for a certain amount of time, certain conversations just don't even come your way because you know how to check that at the door, and you know how to approach certain things to where people are not looking to intimidate you based on your color or on your gender or whatever. You just know how to check those things at the door. So I never really have those issues. I would like to experience it one time just to see, but I just I've always been put in that mindset of knowing how to be in a room, how to be a chameleon in certain rooms like that. Um so yeah, I haven't, but I mean, good luck to them. I was looking at the comments as I was talking to. Got Roadrunner Ranch. I really enjoy living in my RV. Who was that? Your sound is out, Amber. I heard a
Was that
pop. It's not.
that was a comment on yours?
It was a comment on yours, Alexis. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
My microphone died. It was a comment on yours, Alexis. It was on yours. It was like way in the beginning. It was a while ago. But he said, "Well, astrology is in the Bible too."
Have fun with that.
Um, all right. So real quick before we wrap things up, we're gonna talk about some do's and don'ts for RV life real quick, and then we don't think we have a
Ain't that
question.
CC Daddy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who? Where?
he
That
was
said
in
the
her life.
astrology is in the Bible too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why salvation is not transferable.
But
What was the next question?
oh, just do's and don'ts. Just like, what would you say your do's and don'ts? Like, give like one do and one don't.
Somebody go first. I need an example.
I would say do get an RV inspection when you're purchasing, whether used or brand new off the lot, and don't rush into a floor plan.
Mm,
That's a good one.
yes, because there's some really nice floor plans that I like.
Dang.
You got to figure out what you want and what you need. And then when you
Yeah,
are ready to buy, you need to make sure you get an inspection because usually you can use it as a negotiation tool.
yeah, that's what I did for Deborah. I had a list of things from Esther that I wanted in this one. I got majority of the stuff.
Hmm.
I probably should have
All
told y'all
right.
to come prepared with that one. That one was a little bit hard.
Do's and don'ts.
Okay, let's rephrase it. If you were telling yourself when you were starting out RV life, if you could go back even 6 months ago, do's and don'ts from then to make it a little easier.
Um, I guess do your research on um buying new, used, or financing. I could say do that. And don't. Now I gotta think about a don't. Give me a second. I'll just say don't rush. Like if it's one that you see that you like, don't like rush and get it. Like how Amber said, get an inspection from like a second party. Not don't just trust the RV dealership that you're going to. You need to reach out because them people they trying to sell it to you. So they gonna give you what's good about it. They're not gonna tell you what's
Yeah.
wrong about it.
Even with private sellers, I just had a friend. She went through a private seller, and she did get. She didn't get an inspection, and then she went back and decided because I told her I said go get an inspection because they're trying to hurry it up. Like it was a class A she was buying, and it was cash, and she was able to take 2500 off because it was cash, and like she went there like ready to make the purchase, and she was like, but he's like, I can't start the engine for you though. You have to drive it off. When you drive it off, you'll hear it start. She's like, why? And then she messaged me and she was like, why is he doing this? I said, probably because there's something wrong. You need to get
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
inspection. You need to get an inspection. And you need to have a mechanic there. So she went back. She got a mechanic. It was nothing wrong with the engine. Everything was fine. It was really loud. It needed a tune up and it needed some other work done. So she was able to knock down another 2,500
There
because
you
of stuff that needed to be done. It needed a new water heater. It needed something with the chassis. It needed some type of mechanical work under there, and it had a small leak in the roof. And so she was able to talk a lot of that off, and she got it.
Yeah, that's like another dude. Like when you go to these places, even if it's private or a dealership, walk your thing. Like you can walk it with the person that's trying to sell it to you, your whatever they are, your dealers, whatever they call it.
Hmm.
But go back, walk it yourself. Jump up and down a little bit. Touch, make sure nothing on your floor is soft. Like get
Yeah,
go.
on the roof. Ask them for a
yeah,
ladder. Bring your own ladder. Get on the roof. So that's like a big
yeah.
dude. Like touch your walls. Like that.
That was with mine.
Y'all.
I definitely knocked on. He wanted 10,000 for this camper. Did not get it.
And
Not get it.
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be an RV inspector. There's going to be tools that I can actually detect like water leakage. Like there's like tools and different things that, and trust me, I'll give y'all all the scoop and give you all the inside tip on what to look for as an inspector because it's about depending on what type of RV for even just a travel trailer. It's about a 5 hour inspection. It's not a little an hour. No, it's a 5 hour, very detailed. Like it goes through a lot, like pulling out, taking apart all the outlets, making sure all the outlets are like making sure the connections on certain things on the ceiling are done. Like there's so much stuff that there's black backflow tests that they do with the toilet. There's sensor gauge readings that there's ways to like put like a little snake down the toilet, and you have to look at the camera and see how clean those sensors are. Like there's like stuff that people don't even think about, and I'm like literally looking at all the stuff that I'm about to learn in RV school, and I'm like, wow, that's very, very entailed. Like no one would think to take one of those little sensor things and look at that.
Yeah.
Like so many different things that you have to do. So I that's like I'm a big advocate going forward on getting RV inspections for sure. Did you come up with your do's and don'ts yet, sis?
Um, do get wallpaper. Because when I painted that entire RV the first time, I won't be doing that again.
How do you get your wallpaper to stick? Because I see people that talk about how it just starts peeling.
This one's good. I mean, it depends on where you're buying the wallpaper from. But this
Is it
one from Ball Blush does really well.
is it self adhesive or is it the kind you actually have to like the old school? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have both. You can buy either. So I got the peel and stick though because I was concerned about the walls, and then I didn't know if I was gonna love it or not. But I bought one panel and I ended up liking it, and I just kept going with the peel and stick. But you can purchase the one that you paint on.
Okay. Okay, and you don't?
Don't paint. Oh no. Let's see. I'm trying to think of one for driving. Don't drive in 40-mile-per-hour wind.
There you go. That's good. That's a good tip.
Don't be like,
I know you was like white knuckling it the
Don't
whole
be like-
time. You was like this.
hey, I got there 3 hours later. 3 hours later, and a tornado watch. I drove
Oh,
into a
heck
tornado
no.
watch.
Heck no.
Hey, don't do
Yeah.
that. When I saw a video about crosswinds, that stuff is real. And then going past 18-wheelers, like I don't mind driving my RV. I'm already like used to long drives because of work. So I'm okay with the long drive. It's the way back home where I just like, even on a work trip, I go straight to sleep after a work trip. Like come in, put my suitcase down, take a nap, wake up, I'll be up all night unpacking and, get myself together. But driving, coming back home, pulling an RV, I be feeling like I pulled the RV myself. Like the truck ain't have nothing to do with it. That's how tired I be. Because you're like, where's like my truck? Like I do not text and drive. But today, like on my way home, I was just like, talking to y'all. Camper, no. The most you might get is me pulling out and me showing y'all that I'm hauling it with Merlot. Other than that, it's on the phone mount. And I'm using voice text the whole time. Because you're like, you have to pay attention to everything. I've been cut off going up to Northern Virginia to see my sister, and the exits going up there are on the left. So like usually the left lane is the fast lane, but that's also an exit lane going there. So somebody like I guess thought I was going too slow, cut me off. When I say came so close to my bumper, and I'm like, here's my thing. Because another time I was at a stoplight, but the guy go through the yellow light. It doesn't mean stop. It just means slow down. You don't have to speed through it, but he had enough time to roll through that light. He decided to slam on brakes, and I'm pulling all these pounds behind me. Luckily, I had enough time to like slide over into the other lane before this other guy came. So I'm in the middle of the intersection because he decided to slam on brakes. And I'm like, be just like I have to be vigilant, like when I'm driving and I'm pulling all of this, other cars are not.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
do you look around yourself, your side view mirrors when you drive your regular car? You should be doing that too, because here's my thing. I don't want to hurt nobody, but if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And if you slamming brakes in front of me and I'm doing everything I need to do and I have no time to get over
you have a dash. You have a dash
fault.
cam, right?
No, but my dad just got a new one, so I'm hoping he'll put the old one in my
There
truck.
you go. But no, I will say this as a former truck driver, I understand your pain because man, trying to stop 80,000 pounds is not fun. Especially when your truck has automatic braking, and that scares the bejesus out of me because it's like it picks up shadows, and I used to just like slam on the brakes, and I'm like, there's nothing in front of me. But like now, I just make sure even when I'm approaching, if I sense the light is about to change, I have like a what's it called, my last chance moment, like meaning am I going to keep going, and if I only do that if nobody's like in front of me. Am I
Right.
going to chance it and just keep going, or am I going to try to stop? But if somebody's in front of me, I already predict they're going to probably do something stupid. So
Yep.
I always make sure I have at least 3 car lengths in front of me, because that's about how long it takes to stop with a trailer. It's about a football field with a semi. So you just, I
Mhm.
understand your pain, sis. It's like, whew, Jesus, like, no,
It's a
it is.
struggle 'cause I'm trying to make sure everything that I have is right. Like one, it's for selfish reasons. But I don't want to get to my campsite and have to put a bunch of stuff back. So if I'm slamming on brakes, it's stuff
Flying
flying in my
everywhere.
camper and I'm mad. Like I'm already mad about that. I'm like, hey, you made me slam on brakes and now my dishes are on the floor because of you. Like that's mad. I'm mad. Like it's stuff like that. Cause it's like I know for a fact, like every time I've had to slam on brakes, I'm like, something fell.
Some fell. Some
Yeah,
fell.
Something
yeah.
Came
fell. I
back
gotta
here,
put all
curtains
these
on the
stuff
floor.
back. Yes.
It's already like
Like that's
it's
so
already an earthquake with it going down the
all of
road.
this. You don't
Man.
see all of this and I'm pulling and you decided to get in front of me. I was like 9 times out of 10, once I get into a cruising spot, I'm going at a nice speed. So where I'm going with the flow of traffic once I get into because going up to see my sister, and I use that one a lot because she has the most highway traffic. If I'm going other places, I'm taking back roads and it's fine. But going to her, it's like going to DC. So you can imagine all of those routes and stuff of me having to pull my RV on,
Uh-huh.
and those people freaking live there and they don't even do what they're supposed to do. Like every time we get to the Tyson's Corner
Oh, I
switch,
know exactly.
they're going one direction. They mean to get over
I already,
here, but then it's too late for
I
them.
know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, geez,
Right. So me pulling my RV going in that direction, it's like I already have to deal with people who live here and don't know what to do. And now I'm pulling something that's not usually on this highway and they don't know what to do, but you decided to get in front of me and that was smart.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, ladies. Well, it's been 2 hours,
Oh
believe it or not.
wow.
2 hours and 21 minutes. That's just how much.
That always
That's just how much we needed to catch up. So we're gonna end the live. We can do a little chit chat real quick, and then we can call it a night. But thank y'all for tuning in,
Yeah.
and on. We're gonna have it on more platforms next time. We're gonna get it together.
Yes.
I think Cece, Cece's the only one that had it on the platforms that she was wanting it on. Me and Alexis, I got
We gotta get it
YouTube.
together.
I just got TikTok. I'm like, I'm missing out on Instagram. Rolling with my sister's
I
pages weren't.
know.
I had nobody tune in on Instagram, so we're not missing anything over there.
They gonna start tuning once we get it back together, y'all.
Yeah,
They gonna
yeah,
be back. They gonna be back.
yeah.
And we
But
are looking for at least 2 more sisters. If you have tuned into this video, we're gonna look for 2 more of y'all. So if y'all
yeah,
see us, don't be scared. And we are gonna send out some messages or whatever. So
yeah. So yeah, if you
hopefully.
see a message from us pop up, if you're interested and you want to hop on, we
Roll
can
with
do a trial
us.
thing. We can do some guest appearances so you can get the vibe and see if it fits before you join officially. But
Yeah.
Plus, you've already seen all of us. We've been introduced to all of us, so we have different stories. So we definitely want to keep that going with the 2 new people. We want somebody that has completely
Different story.
different background, completely different reasons for why we're doing or why you're doing RV life. We've got a family of 4. We've got veterans, empty nesters, and then solo travelers. So we want to keep that vibe going to show that this can be done in any kind of background.
yep.
So,
Thanks.
All right. So bye.
Bye, y'all.
bye.
All right. Let's end this.